I'm Laura Cornelius, and you are watching the Global Poker League Summer Series live from Las Vegas. Yesterday, we saw Martin Jakobsen get the clean sweep, 9 points for the Montreal Nationals. He was playing Nanonoko, Randy Liu, who left with 0 points. Today, we have another exciting match lined up for you. It's Jeff Gross of the Berlin Bears versus Felipe Mojave Ramos of the Sao Paulo Metropolitans. The Global Poker League Summer Series starts now.
Hello, my babies, and welcome to the Global Poker League Summer Series. I'm Uncle Daddy Joe Stapleton. He is Eric Danis, and we are back. We are nearing the end of Heat 1 of this Summer Series. Let's see, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4. Today's the 4 or the 5th time?
The fifth match.
Fifth match, 5th of 6 matches?
Correct.
Wow, we really are closing in. I was just saying that. I didn't know anything about it. We are really closing in on this first heat being over. Yesterday, Randy Liu gets swept by Martin Jakobsen. Today, who do we got, Eric Danis?
Yeah, we've got a great matchup today. A battle of Twitch legends, Jeff Gross of the Berlin Bears, who that team needs some points, Joe, facing Felipe Ramos. We've got a new nickname for him. But Felipe, of course, representing the great team in Sao Paulo, the Mets. A wildcard pick, but of course a superb selection by Andre Akari. Both players, Joe, have been playing really well so far in the league. Felipe's played more matches than Jeff, but when Jeff has been on, he has been on.
Not only has Felipe played more matches, but also he was in the booth here, was it yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. My brain is already mush after 1 week in Vegas. So Felipe was in here, so he's already got kind of a sense of how how the whole thing works and how the software works down there. You did mention the Berlin Bears needing some points. Let's bring up the league standings for the Eurasia Conference. And you weren't kidding, tied for dead last, although... Yeah, that's not true. They're not tied for. Sorry, I'm looking at matches played. They have 74 points, so they are nearly dead last in this league. Long way to go before they catch the London Royals.
Yeah, exactly. The Royals on top with 100 points, 74 points for the Bears, 15 points behind the Aviators. The good news for the Bears is that Paris did have a struggle earlier this week, only 3 out of a possible 9 points. So Berlin suddenly in a position, if Jeff Gross can sweep today, would be right back in contention. But it's going to take a big match from Gross in order for them to sweep. Although his only heads-up matchup this year was a sweep against Todd Brunson of the Rome Emperors, so currently undefeated is Jeff Gross in heads-up action.
I like the sound of that sweep. Let's take a look at the Americas Conference.
Yeah, boy, the story of the year so far are the mighty Montreal Nationals. Started off great, a couple of weeks there where things did not go their way, and then suddenly they have caught fire, Joe. 115 points. They have a 14-point lead on the mighty LA Sunset. Things are looking great for the Montreal Nationals. Already a ton of points, 40 points ahead of a playoff spot. Now, there are a lot of points available per week for the team, so still not a done deal for them to enter the playoffs. However, Joe, they are the closest any team is by far a team that should be clinching a playoff spot by the looks of it before anyone else.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you can see, there's you mentioned that Berlin was nearly at the bottom of their conference, and Sao Paulo's not doing much better. They're only 1 spot higher, so they're a long way to go before they reach the first place team in their conference. Let's take a look at the top scorers. These are for the entire league, and it's Olivier Busquet, who's still number 1, 42 total points for him. Martin Jakobsen has moved up to 4th place after gaining 9 points yesterday. But look at that, today's contender, Felipe Mojave Ramos, he is on the board with only an opportunity to get higher. I mean, he could be the 3rd overall scorer after today.
Absolutely. Felipe's had a tremendous start to the season, and he's played well both in 6-max and in heads-up competition, which is not the case for most players. They've either been good in one or the other discipline. So Felipe's been very good in both disciplines. His win in heads-up was against the mighty Olivier Busquet of the LA Sunset. So, nice street cred right there, beating Busquet in a heads-up matchup.
Yeah, and we should note that Nanonoko also on that list, despite the fact that he scored 0 points yesterday. So he must have been having an incredible season up until yesterday.
Yeah.
Now, we mentioned that Felipe Ramos is on that list. He can only move up on that list today. He's 9 points up for grabs, and right now he is on the floor with Laura Cornelius.
He is indeed Felipe Mojave Ramos. We just saw your name there in the top scorers, number 6. That must have been a nice feeling.
Oh yeah, it feels pretty nice simply because there are so many great players in the league. So to be having this great start, it's awesome, but it doesn't mean anything. I have a very tough match today, so if I want to keep there, I need to play better.
And you were the only player in the league to beat Olivier Bousquet heads up. You must have been like, yes.
I mean, he's a great guy, and of course, one of the best players, if not the best, in that format. So I told this already. Like, I don't want to get this credit for beating Bousquet because he played only 3 matches, and but I was fortunate to win.
But still, it feels good, doesn't it? Yeah.
It feels good because I'm scoring points for my team, okay, which is, as you've seen, it's much needed. So I'm pretty sure my guys are going to come here in the cube and crush. They're been running pretty bad. They're all awesome players. So I'm with you. We're going to make it.
And you were here in the commentary booth the other day as well. How did you enjoy that?
That was awesome. I mean, like, I have a very great time every time I'm with Stapes. He's very smart and funny. Eric Dennis,
he's not funny.
Pretty much know it all about poker. It's very nice. I think, like, whenever I'm there, like, I'm a poker fan. I'm not doing anything else.
And have you played Jeff Gross much in previous history?
Actually, not for my own good. But I'll have to play the Berlin Bear trapped in a cage today. That's why I came with this Star Wars shirt. So.
We like it. Well, best of luck, and we'll catch up with you after your very first game in the Cube. Back to you guys.
Thanks.
So I'm not funny, huh? Everyone really seemed to enjoy the joke I made about your dress today, Laura. I guess I'll have to tell you later. Let's take a look at the team scoring for Sao Paulo. We just heard from Felipe. I'm so jealous I didn't come up with Vamos Ramos.
Yeah, I believe that was a Twitch chat comment. So good on a Twitch chat.
Man, the Twitch chat, they're ruining my ability to write jokes. All right, here we go. This is the current top scores for the Sao Paulo Metropolitans and Felipe Ramos. He is on top, and he can only get more on topper after today.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the year for the Mets. It's still, I think, a little disappointed that they're in 4th. But, to be honest, Joe, when Elias and Coverman show up at the bottom of that team's standings, it's really been a good start for the year. Zhao Bauer had a great matchup a few weeks ago, winning his 6-max match, already at 22 points. He's the second wildcard pick, so interesting to see that this team has 2 wildcard picks that are dominating their team standings. Thiago Nishihima, a little rough start to the year against Pascal Lefrançois, but since then has been very, very effective for that team. Only 12 points, but only 3 matches played. He's really rising in the standings, and we should see Thiago Nishihima in the cube next for the Sao Paulo Mets if all goes according to plan. I mentioned Elias and Coverman, first and second round picks for that team. Not the start of the season that this duo was expecting. 25% and 28% of the points collected for them respectively. That's a little disappointing. So we'll need more from those two players in order for that team to qualify for the playoffs, because as you mentioned, they're 4th. They're going to be in that playoff chase, looks like, for the moment.
You know what they need? More Joaos.
Yeah, there's a lot of Joaos in Sao Paulo for sure.
I feel like they're not well represented, though. I feel like the actual percentage of Joaos to other people is over 33%. So you need to add at least one more Joao to your team. Sao Paulo. Let's take a look at the top scorers for the Berlin Bears.
Yeah, we mentioned Gross. He's actually not the team's top scorer, but we'll see how this team has spread things around, Joe, when it comes to matches played. Sorel Mitzi had not played in the league until late in the season, late in the first half of the season, but he's played really, really well, has won 2 of his 4 matches so far, 19 points, has collected 60% of those points. But again, we look at Gross and look at that, 74% of the points available to him.
Wow.
He's collected. Really a great start to the year for him. Dominic Nietzsche as well. The bottom 3, though, there's an issue there. Bill Perkins, not that we're expecting the world from Bill Perkins.
Can I stop you for a second here? I see matches won, and the bottom 3 guys here. I see a dash, a dash, and a dash. Should that really be 0, 0, 0, bagel, bagel, bagel?
As you know, Joe, I'm the polite Canadian, so I've decided to go with dashes instead of zero.
Oh, man, it would be a big fat 0 with a line through it and red paint all around it.
The Jungle Man, obviously, he's had a rough start to the year, but has played really well, so it's just been bad luck for the Jungle. He is by far the most entertaining player so far in this league. We'll have to see how things happen in the second half. The Jungle is scheduled to land in Vegas at some time, and we do expect to see him in the cube. As I mentioned yesterday, a backup cube is being built just in case he destroys it, which probably will happen, knowing the Jungle Man.
Man, you really cannot. You can only hope to contain him, and even that. I mean, I just imagine I'll be like, Jungle Man's out, Jungle Man's out. These headphones will be off immediately. Laura right now is standing by with our personal best friend playing today for the Berlin Bears, Jeff Gross.
I am indeed here with Jeff Gross, who is decked out all in Brazilian football wear. Love it.
Yeah, you know, I'm part Brazilian now, getting married to a Brazilian lady, so I got a lot of respect for Brazil. I was just in Rio for 10 days, going to be there for the Olympics, watching Mike swim in August. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's a little bit of a little gamesmanship, but also I do respect Brazil, and it's got a place in my heart, so.
I can't imagine if Felipe wins, though, you're going to do a little carnival parade around the cube.
Nah, we'll take it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. I know he's a really tough opponent. I think we actually have played one time, but very briefly, maybe in Dublin this year. But it might even been like for a couple of orbits. So yeah, not too familiar, I think, with each other's game. But you know, I did a little GPI search on him, make sure, you know, confirming what I thought. He's got over $1 million in earnings, and I know he knows what he's doing. So it should be a fun match.
Did you watch any of his previous GPL matches? Obviously, he beat Olivier Bousquet heads up. So.
I've seen a couple things. I don't want to say what I have or haven't seen, but you know, he knows I know the whole deal. I've caught a couple things. So yeah.
And Berlin Bears 5th right now in the Eurasian Conference. Although last match you played, I believe you clean swept, didn't you, Todd Brunson?
Yeah, that was fun.
Casually?
No, it was good. You know, I think it was fun. It's gonna be different to see the heads-up format playing like live instead of the online thing. It's really it's cool. So I've seen the cube, I've heard about it, and now actually get to take part in it. So should be fun, and we'll see what happens.
What are you thinking it's gonna be like? What are your expectations as opposed to a normal poker tournament?
Well, apparently it's hot. It gets a little hot in there, so I think it'll take a little getting used to. I watched a little bit of a Mormon match. I saw some of the Aaron Paul Fabrice match, and it gets a little hot. And also, I think just figuring out how it works with the iPad. I played Bill Perkins on iPads before. Like there's like heads-up apps, and we've played a bunch on there. So I have a little experience. I think it'll take a little getting used to, but yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, well, best of luck, and we will chat to you after your very first game in the cube. Back to you guys at the desk, Eric and Joe.
A lot of talk there at first about Jeff's choice of apparel for today. Nice little Rio 2016 t-shirt. Eric, we are giving away some t-shirts here at the GPL as well, right?
Yeah, let's upscale those t-shirts. Official team jerseys are being given away. As long as you go to Twitch or while you're watching right now, clip your favorite moment from this match or any other match. There's been some great matches. There's great Joe Stapleton jokes that you can clip and share that.
Let's just say jokes. Let's leave the word great off for now.
Some subpar jokes, but I really like them.
No, I just jokes.
Just jokes. There's some Joe Stapleton jokes that you can, clip, and that's at the bottom right of your screen. You can clip a 30-second clip. Share that on your favorite social media network, and every week we will find those that we prefer. Maybe add a little fun hashtag to that. We'll have fun with that. Hashtag GPL giveaway is the way you can get one of these official team jerseys, and that's never a bad thing to get.
Nope, hashtag it GPL giveaway. That's the only way to do it. I also want to remind you guys that we would like you to participate in this show other than doing your Twitch clips. In real time, you can chat with us on twitch.tv/GPL, or you can tweet at us using the hashtag GPL. Those are the ways to get in touch. We like to read your comments, especially if they do not contain anything that we shouldn't read on air. So try to listen to that. If you can, Twitch, okay? Try to keep yourselves under control. I know there's a grill out there. I know that there's all kinds of things that are distracting you, and that maybe your mom hasn't brought you any food for a while, so you maybe you're a little hangry. But let's just try to keep it real, and then we can read the comments on the air. I'm just kidding, Twitch. I love you guys. I'm one of you. Trust me. We're about to get things underway in the cube. Quick reminder: blinds start at 2 and 400. Stacks start at 50K apiece. Let's bring it on down to the cube.
Players, please enter the cube.
That's
Alex Dreyfus looking for airtime, and there he goes.
he got some.
Yeah.
You hear the woman that does the voice there?
Yeah.
It's my ex.
Do it.
Oh, sorry.
That's weird.
We did. Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Dirty talk was very bizarre.
I like the
Please enter the.
Thank you for the Star Wars.
She didn't say cube though.
Olympic is going to be amazing. I'm going to be there too.
Real quick before they get going, we may not say much today. If these two are chatty, I'm just going to sit there and let the pictures do the talking.
Right? Is it time
Yeah,
going? I don't think it is actually. My time
Yeah,
isn't
we're
start.
about to start.
Okay. Let's see.
Just don't get too nervous that your team in the bottom of the conference and you need to win, because then you get a sweep, okay?
We rise to the occasion. I don't know if we're live or not. Okay, here we go. It just started. I'm a gentleman. I want to fold my first hand. Is it you swipe up?
Yeah, swipe up.
Okay, that's
it's probably a good thing.
No charity, but just first one. I like to always give it up. You know.
All right.
Quick shout out to the addition of the Chippo-meter at the bottom center of your screen.
Right now.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, I have the first flop.
Felipe pairs his 4. Jeff's got a couple of backdoor draws.
Draw your board for a big blind, right?
It's a good big blind hand.
Yeah. So you know it's on you, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what you're doing.
Oh,
I'm just
all right.
looking at you. I'm not worried. I got plenty of time.
Good.
Just to answer Cassius on Twitch. No guest commentator today. I have a feeling that sometimes we're going to struggle a little bit 11 o'clock in the morning in the middle of the World Series of Poker.
It's also the fact that these two are going to take over the show, Joe. So we won't be needed.
Yeah, I don't think we'll really need it.
Get there. Just
We're like a club.
yeah, no, it's a rule that you got to have a
So
guy
this
show
is
you
interesting.
the river, so this will be one of them.
Felipe turns a flush.
We checked already.
Jeff with the nut flush draw.
That's weakness. If I bet here, probably gonna fold if I bet here.
I'm a man of my word. I said I'm gonna get to the river unless there's some uncharacteristic bets.
So if you're getting to the river, I'm gonna bet high. So I'm gonna punish you.
2,200? No, that's too much.
Felipe is right to make a big bet here.
Wow.
2,280. That's about right.
How do you know?
I mean,
Okay, take me out of this group.
yeah.
This guy's too good.
It's funny because Felipe is wearing the Star Wars shirt, but Jeff's got the Han Solo hair.
It's very much.
Oh, that's a bad card for me.
That
Well,
is
you're
not a
supposed
bad
to be
card
good
for
for you.
Felipe. That's a great card
So
for
am I
him.
right?
Jeff's checked his 2 pair. Pretty bad run out for Jeff.
Yes, you got to the river.
Yeah.
That's true. Let's see what I'm gonna do. 7,400 in this spot. I think you're calling like 4,400 on the river.
Felipe's instincts, I think, are pretty good. Jeff's kind of
Good
hands
sizing.
can
I was
be.
gonna raise like almost anything you
Yeah.
could. I got blockers. I got
Good
I
sizing.
got a good hand. This is just because this is super friendly. You got I got some Brazilian blood. Your sizing's good because I'm not gonna raise, but I think I have to have the best hand. You're gonna have like 10 jack or something.
Okay.
Jeff justifies his call, but he is
Bad
incorrect. He does not have the
Wow.
best hand.
Said top 2.
Yeah, I know.
And the nut flush draw. See, that's like where the blocker
Yeah.
heads up thing could get ugly. You try it and you can't really rep that. Wow, nice hand.
Thanks.
So Felipe, who I believe was the favorite as far as betting lines are concerned.
I won that.
Yeah, that's the Brazilian fans, of course, wanting their horse to win.
You know, I don't really know how betting works or anything. So what you're saying is all the Brazilian people bet on Felipe, so it gave a really good price now for Jeff Gross.
Right.
I wish I had known that.
Swipe up.
Swipe up is the easiest. Yeah.
I don't see another button for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, tough hand. That was a little bit of a cooler. Ace-8, they called it dead man's hand.
Yeah.
That's why I just called Ace-9. I probably would have raised Ace-8. Had me a little worried.
We're just going to change it to the damaged man's hand. He's not out of it yet.
Both players have cashed at the WSOP so far. Jeff finishing 281st in the Colossus, which is amazing considering there's over 20,000 players. Felipe 14th in the 10K stud event. George Danzer of the Paris Aviators finished third.
Felipe is a 10K stud as far as I'm concerned.
Very much so.
Jeff with top pair. Felipe with not much more than ace high. A hand that would be good some of the time.
Looks very suspicious to me. Very suspicious to me. So, let's see a river. If it's a good one, I might call you like 6 of spades. Oh, 6 of spades.
6 of spades, uh-oh.
Yeah, let the aggressor.
Felipe checks. Not sure if he's looking to induce or looking to check fold.
Put it in with
Sure he
all those missed draws.
Doesn't want to see a big
everything.
bet no matter what. And he does not get a big
Oh.
bet. About a quarter of the pot. Again, pretty good bet size, and you get called by ace high. I love being able to see the whole cards.
Nice hand.
But nope, Felipe folds.
After the ace-8, but we're going to stick with it.
People loving the chipometer in chat.
So
Thanks,
that would
Joe
never
Stapleton.
happen if you fold the flop,
I had
just
nothing to
fold
do
the
with
ace
it.
high.
He added the O.
I mean, I can't fold when I know I have the best hand.
I had to do
can't
with, yeah,
it.
titling it. That's
I
it.
got
The people who
the
actually worked hard and putting it in there and coming up with it. And all I did was like come over and like pee on it for a second. Now it's mine.
Yes, sir. Our buddy Jens, who is working hard on the graphs, did a great job.
I wouldn't give his name out just in case something goes wrong with it. And then there's blame. I just like to say, good job, person.
Guy.
Like,
When the chipometer goes crazy and goes on a 4-state killing spree,
Is that what's happening?
then we know who to blame for it.
That was good. If you bet less, I might have raised that river. I had the ace of clubs, you know?
I know.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Heads up. Felt good, but
Feels good, man.
I think this is the first adversity I've had in the heads up. I think versus Todd, I got some leads generally, so this is coming from behind right now.
That's exactly what's going to happen the whole match, I hope.
Seems reasonable.
Felipe pairs his 8 on the turn. And Jeff picks up an up and down draw. And the pair of 8s just got counterfeited. Jeff's ace high good on the river. It's going to go check, check. Jeff wins another small pot. Under a minute left on this blind level. This is already the second blind level.
I was just hoping it wasn't queen 9. It was like felt like it was in that range.
Hey, you know what's another good thing about them playing with digital chips? When the blinds go up so fast, you don't got to color stuff up.
That's true.
Because we got some weird blind levels in there, like the 1350, 2680 level. That would be much harder to do with actual chips.
Yeah, this definitely allows us to play around with that. This could be a fun hand, Joe.
See a flop. I like flops. I feel like you're a flop guy
Yeah,
too, which is nice.
I figured this out by now.
Jeff's 5 still good.
You're a flopper.
Yeah, me too, which is good. I think that's how poker should be played.
Yeah. Did you just lead this flop?
I bet.
You bet the flop?
Yeah, took a stab.
You're about to get punched. Let's see if it is the right amount. Yeah, it's about the right amount.
Man, it's a lot of pressure, but I'll do it. I'm gonna gamble.
Yeah, Jeff calling there. I don't know, like if Felipe is going to have too many hands that he can value raise there, so I can totally see Jeff
2 pairs.
calling once. Now Felipe is going to have to follow this. He's probably going to have to barrel.
This is what you have. Either way you're calling me. It's either a 4-5 or a jack, so I have to fire.
Seems reasonable. 4-5. I thought you had like ace 4, but all right, we'll call.
Jeff did not take long at all to make that call, and I think that jack on the river is going to make it even more difficult for Felipe to continue repping a hand. Yep, he gives it up on the river. Fives are good. Big pot for Jeff Gross. Biggest one since the first one we saw him lose.
2 real hands. I could have gotten him pre maybe, but lucky I'm a flopper.
I'm happy with the turnout.
Yeah, it's not bad.
For those who missed Jeff's first heads-up match, he actually played it in a hotel lobby, Joe, with struggling internet, and people actually going to him asking what he was doing as he was filming himself playing heads-up poker. We saw a child asking what he was doing. It was a pretty fun moment.
So he had a real-life rail playing online poker.
Correct.
Awesome.
And Jeff, instead of just ignoring and playing, Jeff was saying hi to everyone.
He's the personal best friend.
He was great.
That's the first 3-bet match, man. 3-bet me. Wow. Big. What's that? 16, carry the 1, 49.
Math is idiotic.
Okay. 15, 13. I'll carry. We'll try one time. Just give it a shot.
Jeff getting pretty speculative here with the 6-5 offsuit. He is in
I
position.
misclicked. I did, but you can fix it.
What are you trying to do, raise?
Well, everyone knows the first 3-bet you have to 4-bet. That's the.
Oh, okay. Well, he ain't getting speculative. He's 4-betting with 6 high, which actually makes a little bit more sense to me.
That would have been kind of wild.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, you're thinking. I know, because I did a thing and it was like all in, but then I had a bar, so I could like readjust it. It was fine. I was worried if I just shoved it, it would have looked kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of chips. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Listen, I'm kind of nervous because I just would have won the last flip. So it's like if we're flipping here, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how GPL does it. If it's like random or they do every other flip or what.
It's random. Come on. By the way, you guys better not burn me on this.
Flips first match, you win.
If I go to bat saying it's all legit and random, and then later on I find out.
I mean, Joe, you are an actor.
I wish.
I don't know for sure. It could be every other or the first match. That's what I said. We don't know yet. How could we know? We haven't done it.
It's been a while since I've been involved with some good press, so let's just...
I'm exuding strength.
strong.
I got the flag.
Yeah.
I got the Olympic stuff going on. I mean, got some Brazilian in me. Got a little gamble in me.
Yeah. Even though I'm already strong in this hand, I actually think I have a better hand than yours.
Maybe.
So possible. I like the time bank. I feel like I'm punishing your time bank either
very
way.
possible.
Can I see your time bank or
Laughing.
only mine?
Yeah.
I have 16. What do you got?
I have like 19.
19. Looks like you have 5 minutes his hand.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with this hand. Like actually, to be honest, like this. I think I'm supposed to go in with the pseudo connectors.
Wow.
Did that noise mean that you did that? Is it all in?
That's
Is it all in?
exactly what it means, Jeff Gross. All in for Felipe, and his suited connector read wasn't too far off. He's giving you too much credit.
He's got like ace 10 off or something. No, ace 9 off, I think. Wow. Do we flip?
I said it's a pseudo connector.
Is that a heartbeat, or can you hear my hangover? What?
Combination of both, Joe.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Diamonds.
In the case you have the aces.
Maybe you actually might be an ace 10 all-in guy. I don't know if you do it ace 9. Took a long time.
What do you think I have?
Ace 10, ace 9.
You beat that?
Maybe a pocket 4s. But
You beat that?
I like how he's putting him on hands that he has a shot against.
I don't know yet. The cards,
beat.
they haven't come out
No,
yet.
but you think you beat.
Oh, man.
If you think you beat, you have to call me. That's what you gotta do. But I think you're gonna fold in the end.
Wow, you really have ace 9. You just went for it. You're sick. I didn't realize you were that sick.
Gross folds his 4-bet. And take a look at the chip-o-meter. Blue creeping in on
I hope
red.
it wasn't exactly ace 9. That'd be weird.
No, it wasn't ace 9.
Ace
It
10.
was a little slightly worse.
Ace 8 suited. Shit. All right. Nice hand. We could have been flipping.
Yeah. What do you have, like sixes?
Do I look like a man that would fold sixes?
Certainly not with the way you played 6-5.
Yeah, like a pair.
Wow.
How long did yesterday's match go in total? I passed out.
Yeah, you did. We
Yeah.
had to, Scott Ball and I had to take over. How did that Tinder date go?
Well, I mean, I'm
All right.
here. So
Wow. I can't wait to see that. Ace 9. I feel like you had ace 9.
I feel like I can't really answer that question until the test results come back. That's
Agreed.
all.
I'm fine with that.
It's better to wait and have the bad news,
I think that's the play.
such as this. This is bad news for you.
Wait, these two are having fun, Joe.
How dare they make poker fun?
Every time.
It's a serious game.
That. Take a peek.
Wow, what a turn card for Felipe. Picks up the gutty to the straight flush. Did anyone fold the 4 diamonds? Did we see? Is it still in the deck?
We'll have to check that out.
Okay.
You don't like to fold it very often. When you see a flop,
I told you I like to
guess.
get to it. I like to go
Yeah.
to rivers.
This is so sick. Trips versus a potential straight flush draw.
Let's see a
Well, an
river.
actual straight flush draw, potential straight flush. Oh, and the flush
wow.
gets there. How much is Jeff going to fire off here? Oh, he checks.
Oh, expecting a value bet.
Yeah.
Wow-wee.
I thought you might have been betting your gutter or something. So.
Wow.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And I don't know if Jeff really expects that Felipe would have gotten there so often with that river card, but I think he does expect that Felipe's probably not going to have something he can call with,
This is
since
again tight, but I just feel sometimes you feel like you're getting set up.
the straight
I don't think
draws,
you're
all
bluffing. That's the
missed.
crazy thing. So like, do you have
At least the
ace
turn straight
queen,
draws did.
or do
You
you
might
just
have.
have the backdoor diamonds? Like,
Yep. Okay. He's working it out.
I mean, I have a huge hand. I'm not slow rolling you. This is how I just
know.
want to talk it through.
I understand.
I have a big hand. Like this is like people at home might be wondering why it isn't raised.
understand.
Stapes is in the booth going, "Wow, this is crazy. How did this not get in?"
I
Stapes,
understand you're going to call.
I'm definitely calling. This is like bracing
yeah.
to like
I
feel.
understand.
I'm 100%. I am calling. I just want to talk. I want to mentally prepare when you show me the 9, 10 of diamonds.
No, I know.
The reason Joe would not say to snap call is because he's got the worst hand.
Correct.
Something diamond
Yeah.
gut shotty. Yeah, just wanted
You
to prepare.
really had the 7.
Yeah, sick.
Stapes is either saying, how is he not called, or how did he possibly get away from that?
A little something.
Unfortunately, now he's down to 21K.
I knew it was a gut shot diamond, like, or I'm good. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Could have been
sick.
a queen. Could have been a queen.
No, I don't think you do. I don't even know if you bet. I don't think you bet like that with the queen, but I think it was a bluff or the diamonds. It's gonna be hard to be making trips heads up and losing and 2 pairs and losing. It's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna say it's easy.
Well, you thought it would be easy.
No, I just thought I was
I got
expecting to win with trips. I was expecting to win with trips in the heads up format. I lost in the 10K heads up to the kid that ended up winning it in some very crazy hands. So I was expected to like do well in the 10K heads up, come here, be all pumped up, and now I'm a little gun shy. It's
Did you cash on it?
No, I got the round before.
Oh.
Congratulations to Olivier Bousquet and Alexandre Luneau, both the final 4 participants in the WSOP heads up yesterday.
To the grasser.
Both lost in upset fashion as well.
Damn, the gut shot diamonds, the deuce 3 though. I thought it was 9-10. I had that. Come on, man. I let out. You did the raise thing. What, you had a gutter on the flop or no? 3 high.
Stone cold bluff.
Stone cold, just betting on the come.
You just really bet this size amount of turn? It must be like a weak jack or something like this. So, yeah, I mean,
Okay, that's a pretty good card for me. I mean,
think so.
everyone knows you can't go backdoor hearts or backdoor flushes twice. That's like,
Well, if it's
they
good,
lose viewership.
if it's good for me and you gave away already that information, so check.
I will bet for probably just gonna go. Actually, this looks better.
You know, you don't have to announce whether you're going to bet for value or if you're bluffing. It seemed like that's what you thought was required of him.
The chip in the chair deal, right? Try that.
Do you know what year it was that I invented that phrase? All it takes is a chip in a chair? 2009.
Oh. And to be fair, there are no chips and no chairs
Correct,
in the
so
cubes.
it's not really applicable here.
Yeah.
Idiot.
We're not doing slow rolls, right? That's not part of it. I hope not. 'Cause I
No
feel like
slow
we're
roll.
really
Felipe
building
does have a
something special
decision.
that we could hang out this summer.
Don't worry.
Safe?
Still invited,
Okay. Well, I'm going either way. I just hope that we can hang out. You know, maybe get a home game.
of course.
Me, Mike, you, Neymar. It could be fun. You know.
Of course.
right.
Thing.
Humble brag.
More than welcome.
Bill's gonna be there. He wants to
Oh,
play.
yeah.
Perky's. That'd be a
Awesome.
fun game. Antonio's down there. You know, Andre. Get a easy home game.
Yeah.
Eric and Joe. That's awesome.
I don't want to play in their home game.
I want a deal.
Yeah, exactly. I'll massage
I
people.
was gonna ask about slow rolls before the match because I don't think I wouldn't slow roll you. I don't think you would.
Take this one down. Nice hand.
I had it.
Fold. Great fold.
I had you.
Well,
Maybe you bet too much.
did you know my dad was a professional swimmer?
Really?
Yeah, he was a Brazilian team, Olympic score, everything.
What, will he be down there?
Yeah, he'll be down there. I'll take him down there.
I thought that was a setup to a joke. You know, my dad used to be a professional swimmer. And so is the guy. Never mind. It's not acceptable for air. Right after I got done warning the Twitch chat.
3x? Or no, you min raised. Why is it saying raise 4,800? Oh, that's my option.
Yeah, it's,
Correct.
Blinds are 816.
Only 1,600 to call if you choose to do so with your pocket aces. I don't want to say it too loud.
Just in case. Of course, Jeff referencing Michael Phelps that Jeff and Bill Perkins are going to go hang out with him in Brazil for the Olympics. Bill Perkins has purchased 4 cubes for himself that will ship down there. Has paid cash up front.
What can we say? He loves the cube.
He loves the cube.
Get near that push pull stage.
Bill Perkins, by the way, cannot wait to get in the cube. He'll do so very soon.
Okay.
Classic aces win right there. Either no flop and you win, or a whole run out and you lose.
I would have gone with that.
I wasn't ready.
I'm a little nervous to start flatting you though. These runouts have been not so great, so I'm more inclined to get it in pre and just hope we're good. 31K. I was on the ropes. Now we're getting back.
I don't know what this meme that Jaffe Poker's talking about, but I think I like it. Does Jeff Gross know about Dottie? Dottie, we've got aces. Is that like from somebody's home video? I like that.
Yeah.
Tell me more, Jaffe Poker, as we do see a domination situation developing. King Jack versus Queen Jack. Queen high flop. Felipe with the reverse dominating hand right now. Jack on the turn. Not good news for Jeff. He complained about the runouts, and he is certainly going to be able to complain about this one unless the king hits.
It's not the worst card, J for Jeff. Anytime a Jack comes, you should be aware. It's probably something I have.
Total bet. I don't care.
John Newcomb thinks Jeff looks like Sam Rockwell. And you know what? I'm in for that.
I like it.
There's the first clean card of the match. No backdoor, no gutter stuff. Like, pretty clean. I think the best hand on the turn is going to win.
Yeah, check.
Felipe had the best hand on the turn. Is this what they call value cutting?
I believe so, yes.
2,800, just value cut.
28.
Are slow rolls off or not? I'm off on slow rolls. Just let me know. I don't want to be left hanging.
28.
Apparently, Dottie, we have aces, is from Jamie Staples. From Poker Staples.
Probably have like something like
That's you, right? You are Poker Staples?
Jack.
You're not. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Wish I was.
Yeah.
Jack. It could be good.
I had you on 9-10, so I was like,
King,
I should kind of let you get a free card, but I'm blocking stuff and doing that and this, and it's like, all right.
I think I'm gonna put you in a very tough position with this king jack of yours.
Wow.
I knew it.
He was right.
I knew it.
Nice hand.
Thanks.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Nice
Gotta make the
one.
highlight reel, huh? Call the exact hand and get paid.
I was lucky.
Jeff
This will be
Gross, well into the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Nice.
Oh, walk, man. Now I'm worried about the microphone stuff when you're calling the exact cards, you know? I should have maybe
told
checked
you.
that one back. I don't know.
I
Just
told you. No, of course not.
Blinds at 1 and 2,000. Jeff's got about 4 Biebers over there.
So that's asking a lot.
All right.
Did you put it in?
Yeah.
I heard the little.
Yeah, that's the
Feels
sound.
like you have I think you have 9-8.
That's the sound you're all.
9-8? Show me 9-8. 5-4. Oh, geez. You're a hand guy. Put a queen out. Slow it down a little. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, there's a little equity. Oh,
Nice.
that's
Yeah.
a hold.
I knew I was holding on the turn.
That's a hold.
Yeah.
Nice thing, nice thing.
And Jeff's hand does hold. He's going to double up
They
to
double
5
up,
big
like
blinds.
emotional. You get kind of like, all
No,
right.
he's got a little bit
You're
more
at
than that
point
now. He's
where
got
it's like, you know,
Normal.
nearly 10.
we'll try one more. I feel like I'm on a heater. Never walk away from a heater.
All right, I'll put you all in again.
Okay. Give me that 60-40. There we go.
And that's about what this is going to be. King high
Choice.
holding for now.
It's not a good card.
Not a good card.
Board pairing not good for Jeff.
Answer.
Thank you.
And Jeff loses
two in a
this
row.
final
Nice,
hand.
nice.
King high to queen high.
Let's play another. Be fun.
Good game. I might have to put my
So
Brazilian
game
beanie on.
1 goes to Felipe.
King Jack.
So that's 3 points on the board for the Sao Paulo Metropolitans. And I guess this is sort of rocking the foundation a little bit, right? Because Jeff Gross has statistically done pretty well up to this point.
Yeah, the streak is over after winning 3 straight games for Gross in heads-up play. That is over with, so he'll have to come back in order to win 2 straight matches. So still something on the line for Jeff, obviously. And those are 3 big points that are lost there, Joe, and 3 points that are important for Sao Paulo. They're now just a few points behind New York, who are actually in the cube tomorrow. So Felipe needs those points in order to stick together with New York, because New York will have the opportunity tomorrow to grab some points.
Yeah, and I think you could probably just award Felipe 1 point for each of this, like the times he kind of coolered.
Right.
You know, basically there are a few big hands there. One, of course, being when he turned the straight flush draw, ended up rivering the flush. Jeff had a huge hand there that unfortunately cost him a lot of money. And money, chips, what are we doing in this one?
Virtual money-ish chips.
Zeros and
There you
ones
go.
it cost them. And then, of course, towards the end there, the King Jack versus Queen Jack hand. So things, I would say that Jeff ran fairly bad despite winning, picking up aces one time, at which point he got no action. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe the cards even out in match number 2. What did you think overall of the chat, the banter between these two? Because I was highly entertained, and you know it's a good day when I'm shutting the F up.
Yeah, it's a great day when we're all shutting the F up. But no, I think these two guys were not surprised with the banter, the commentary. Boy, in the world of who loves it more, I don't know who loves it more between these two, Joe. They love poker. They love the game. They love the interaction with the fans as well. So sort of interacting with each other, but the fans enjoying the show, I hope, from home, because I sure am.
Yeah, I think we've got lots of positive responses today on Twitch. They're actually, I think, really enjoying seeing Felipe in the cube too.
Right.
After having him here in the commentary, I think that it's nice to see the guy who was doling out all that advice, and he had a lot to say that day. And
Yeah, he was great.
A lot of strat talk in here while Felipe was in there. Now he's putting it to good use, and I'll say, look, so far his read's been pretty good.
Very good. Very good start.
So those two guys, they're on the floor right now with Laura Cornelius. Let's hear from them.
Thanks so much, Felipe Mojave Ramos. 3 points to the Sao Paulo Metropolitans. Can we do it? Vamos, Ramos.
Of course. Vamos!
Sorry, Jeff, but
Okay,
you've got your
I
hat
understand.
on.
I get the Brazil Vamos thing. I like
Yeah.
it. I dig it.
Nice. Yeah, we can shout out Vamos to Jeff as well. Let's go. Everyone from home. Vamos!
Yeah.
Talk us.
I just want to say I was very impressed. The King, you caught me off guard on the King Jack. I was like, that was I didn't know if I should bet or not. And then when you said my exact hand, I was just like, all right, I gotta
Respect.
yeah. So, but
That
nice
was
hand.
a probable hand. Like plus got very lucky in that flush hand whenever you had trips.
Yeah.
So once I get there, you always calling me off.
Yeah.
So that was a turn point hand, and I hope that things keeps going my way because you're a very tough opponent. I actually need it, so it's much needed.
All right, well,
Okay.
I feel the same. So hopefully, I just hope it goes 1-1. It can be an exciting match. No one likes to see the 0-2 match. That's tough.
The fullback was 6'5" as well. Did you find out what he had yet?
Well, apparently now he knows what I had. I would like to know what he had.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What did you have? Did you have ace-9?
I'll say you in the end of the match.
Well, now he
that's a
knows my
problem,
hand.
right?
What did he have?
No. Oh, yeah. I have to tell you now. I had.
You don't have to,
I had
but-
9s.
2 9s. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel I have to tell you now that she told
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
come on.
You're
I
gonna
thought
see
we
it.
were
You're
tight.
gonna see it
that was,
anyway.
Yeah, but now we didn't see it until then.
Yeah, it's fine,
That
it's
whole
fine.
dynamic's all
I
shifted.
ruined it.
I'm gonna have to figure it out. Okay, so now all right, that's all
I'm
right.
in trouble now,
No, it's
aren't
okay.
I?
Well, I just want to know what he would have done with the ace-9. I don't know. He might have folded that. So.
Oh, it's 9. Snap fold.
Yeah, snap. That's all. Okay. All right.
Okay, it's 1 game to Brazil, Sao Paulo. You gonna take one back for Berlin?
Man, I didn't listen. It caught me off guard right away. He was making like second flushes, and he played really well. And he was calling my hands. There was just a lot of stuff to overcome, like flopping trips, the backdoor flushes. I mean, he played great, ran well. It's scary when your head's up and you have 2 pairs in trips, and you know what I'm saying. It's like it's a confidence thing. So when you're making hands and then you're not sure if you should be value betting, and then they're just predicting your cards out loud. It's like, man.
Yeah, of course. And then
yeah.
what I told guys in the booth previously, it's like we're playing 3 matches, right? Pretty much anything can happen. Like the deal is like GPL is so awesome because we play a longer season. So we're able to play a lot and score a lot and see whoever gets the best points. I'm pretty sure Montreal and London and Moscow are the best team now because they have played better overall, you know?
Yeah.
So like that game, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's okay.
There's
We'll
still
see.
time.
I'm worried about this one. This is an important one for sure. This one's
Me
this
too,
is
me too,
exciting.
me too.
I'm just glad these guys got Joe to shut up because they like to chat.
Yeah, no, Joe's great too. I almost out of respect, I want to not talk as much, but I just have too much fun, and I know he's the same way. Enjoys playing in the whole deal.
We gotta shut you up, guys, and go back to the desk because you guys are gonna play game 2 in the cube.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Can't get enough of the GPL? Head over to globalpokerleague.com for the most complete and up-to-date standings, schedule, stats. Can't get enough of the GPL? Head over to globalpokerleague.com for the most complete and up-to-date standings, schedule, stats, and information on your favorite team, as well as full-length match replays, highlights, and epic hands from all of our matches, and much, much more.
Breathe the air just like a fire, we can't control it. See explosions in the sky, moving faster than the sun over horizon. Chance it all to feel alive. Bodies moving slow. 'Cause this love is all night. Moving faster than the sun. Explosions in the sky.
Explosions in the sky.
Did they pay you to do vocals on that song? Great
No,
job, by the way.
It's just a generic track, but my music career is taking off any day now. as you
James
can
sounds
see
great
that.
in there too. Great job.
Oh man, he's an awesome hype man. We get him in the background. We just get him to drop like a steeps every once in a while. Really good stuff. We're about to get going on game number 2 here. I did want to bring up one thing that came out during that interview. Jeff Gross now wearing a winter hat.
Yeah.
Not sure that I agree with that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but
I'm sure they can tell.
it's warm in here.
Yeah.
It's warm in the studio. It's warm in the cube. And I'm just wondering, like, maybe it's one of those things where you like go train in high altitude, so that way when you're running at a regular altitude, you got more stamina, more stuff like that, or like Ali boxing underwater. Other than that, I don't see any reason to be putting a disgustingly sweaty hat on right now.
I think he's doing it to look good. I think that's exactly what he's doing.
it's just a fashion
suffering.
statement.
Of course, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently a winter jacket is coming on for the third game.
Really,
Can't
just
wait.
some mittens, gloves, a scarf, some long underwear. He's got the whole deal. It's going to be an absolute, just going to be a puddle where Jeff Gross is standing if he keeps adding layers of clothing. I believe that we are closing in on ready time for game number 2. Just want to go over some of the house cleaning one more time. Everything gets reset, although those 3 points do in fact go to Berlin. 50,000 chips for each player, 200, 400 are the blinds. They go up every 4 minutes, and we are ready to get things going back in the sweat box, otherwise known as the cube.
What's your stack now?
49,760.
Okay, mine's 49,560. Now we have cards.
Okay.
And you to act.
Last time I gave a walk, this time no walk. Gotta switch it up.
I think I took a claw of this bear already. So the bear is like, just like this.
Gave me a little paw. Gave me a little paw.
So, but this bear is strong, man. So let's keep it small and see what happens.
Pair versus pair. This time Jeff on top. Which makes me wonder how this is going to run out to negatively affect him.
Yeah, but you know how it goes. You got it, first match, first pot, all is important.
Always.
I disagree.
Now it's a little nervous because
First pot, not always important. Oh, and look at that. Just quads. Just trips on the turn, quads on the river. Jeff Gross now with a very costly second best hand with his full house.
So 1,900.
Wow, I mean, I think you have like 6-9, or you just have the king again. How could I have stuff every time when you have stuff? It's like getting weird.
You have anything?
Oh yeah.
Jeff calls. And Felipe just has quads. Vamos! How long does it go for? How many O's?
Many of them.
Hold on,
Scary
1, 2.
again,
I can't count that many things.
16.
Feel the man in the booth.
Vamos! There's only 12. I need to take a bigger breath next time.
Don't fall for houses, huh?
Okay.
How's he going to do it this time, Jeff? Starting with the best hand, not pre-flop, obviously. He was dominated, but now on the flop, he's got a pair. Felipe does not.
Gotta switch it up. I gotta figure something else out. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm just shy.
See a river.
It's not what I envisioned at all. I'm gonna have to check it.
Yeah, take it down.
Jeff checks, but is going to have the winner at Showdown.
I got there. All right. Whew. All right, that feels good. Feels good to get one. It's the same thing. You never know. I never know if I'll win a match. I don't know if I'm going to win a hand.
Feels good, man.
Take it.
Okay. 2 in a row. I don't think I won 2 all last match. We're moving up.
Don't get too excited.
I'm not.
It's just a blind.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Just a blinds.
Man, who's shuffling this deck?
Give it up. Not get emotional. I don't want to get attached emotionally to hands.
I know a guy that we used to play cash game together, and it's a Omaha game, so 4 cards.
Yeah.
He will always had this phone number of his store.
Oh,
in
man. How's he doing?
9595.
He's still doing well?
I don't think so. All right. See a flop.
Wow, I mean, what is happening here? This is insane.
This is a big flop.
Felipe flops a boat, flush draw for Jeff.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff happening. I'm gun shy, man. I'm going full new approach. We're going ultra pot control.
All right.
Make you earn it. We're going to bet small because we have something.
I mean, how often do you have 9-8 of hearts and you get flopped dead?
Something, but not a lot. Well, it looks like to me you really have something.
Jeff Gross really does not want a heart.
Actually, indeed.
It could be all those things. I'm so excited. Every hand, it's so important. I'm just like, that first match rattled me a little. I need to get something going here.
This ain't the hand to do it, buddy boy.
If you have this ace or not.
I mean, again,
Come on, appeal.
Felipe is raising in a spot where Jeff can't fold. That should at least save him some virtual chips, some 0s and 1s. Felipe with 2 full houses now, trying to sell a little bit, saying,
Jack.
I don't think you have it. I don't think he's going to get a call out of 9 high. Does Jeff go crazy here, though?
It's pretty
And maybe
often.
try to bluff his 9 high.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Can't do anything.
Jeff folds.
All right, I'll take it.
You got it.
I got it.
Okay, you're gonna get this one too.
Actual. Oh, it's a good fold.
All right.
Felipe gets a walk
from
with King
behind
Jack.
again, man. This is here we go. Already fighting.
Told ya.
Brian on Twitch mentioning that Felipe is running like Jesus, although Jesus only one cash so far the WSOP. I got laughs.
That was good.
Yeah, 3-3.
Plus, I don't know if Jesus ever really played much poker. The other one.
Yes.
I don't know if he'd be running like Jesus.
don't
He more
know.
like walked. You say he's walking on water like Jesus, but
But I mean, the Last Supper is probably a home game, right?
oh, maybe
He brought the snacks.
they should have definitely. I mean, it was definitely a TV table too. That's why everyone was sitting on one side. Felipe flops a set here.
Feels like a Brazilian flop.
It sure is.
Got a lot of things happening.
Let's bet then.
Give it up. I can't do much.
Jeff gets away from it.
Again? Not again. That can't be something there. I just
Brazilian flop. That sounds like a soccer player faking a penalty.
couldn't- Might play a hand blind.
Blind?
Not this one, but I might try.
Just maybe you're gonna do better.
It's possible. That's what I'm thinking. It can't be worse.
Man, Felipe is just an unstoppable rebel force. 6-5 of hearts. He flops a flush draw and an up and down draw.
That's.
Let me know what you do.
I've looked though. I've looked. I'm gonna call.
You did what?
I called.
What's the turn card?
It's a big one.
Tell me.
The as. Is that how you say it in Portuguese? As, right?
As. Ace. The police. All right.
So Jeff catches up for the moment. And somehow Felipe does not run him down on the river. Jeff's got the best hand. Jeff's got the best hand.
He's probably going to fold.
Well, he's betting. It has opened the door for Felipe to raise
I
him.
have no showdown value. I have no idea how I missed this one. Well, it's fine.
Really? 6, 7 of hearts or something?
5, 6 of hearts.
Holy shit, you can do it. Some guys can really do it. Wow, that's a good sign. That's a good sign if we're fading that.
We mentioned Felipe's 14th in the 10K stud, also a 7th at the APT Grand Final 10K, where tons of GPL players were their chance. Corneth winning that event, of course, and an 8th at
So you're
WPT
saying there's a
Amsterdam.
chance?
I'm saying there's a chance. 8th at WPT Amsterdam, Anthony Zeno 3rd. That has allowed Felipe to rank a number 156 in the world. The top ranking. Congrats to him.
This feels like
Personal
a good
best.
hand. Nope. Just a,
Unlike the personal best friend here on screen, who we got a nice comment here from Nurkus, who says Jeff is wearing a warm hat and still running cold.
obrigado.
You're welcome. How come you don't speak Portuguese by this point?
I speak a little. A little bit.
Então a gente pode falar português.
Boom.
So.
If you
So-
if you have a Portuguese fiance, I would recommend not learning Portuguese because that way you know when she's talking shit about you.
Crawling back near that 50. it's a big mark. I don't think I've had the lead. Have I won a pot? No, because last match you won the King 4 clubs to Dead Man's Hand, and then it was kind of never really had a chance.
Affinity
that
2412
keeps
says,
going
"Lol, what is this?" It's how to dress for winter in Las Vegas. You're watching the Global Poker League. It's our summer series, although you cannot tell by that man's attire.
To the river.
Felipe with the best hand on the turn and on the river.
Don't think I'm gonna win this one.
Yep.
And the pot goes to Vamos Ramos at Showdown.
Had a real hand. He had a real hand. It seemed reasonable.
Oh, yeah. It's time to raise after folding too much.
I understand.
Queen 9 versus 10-8, 3, 4, 6, 2 hearts. Check, check. Jeff picks up a gut shot. Felipe still got the best hand with Queen High. Jeff betting his increased equity. Blinds are 4 and 800. Annie have 82 minutes left on this level.
This looks like straight or two pair to me. Take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Felipe does fold the best hand. Hard to know that though when it's just Queen High.
What part of Brazil are you from? Sao Paulo?
Yeah, I was born in São Paulo. I'm originally from the ABC area, which is the Grand São Paulo, which is São Paulo.
Okay. Have you been to Belo Horizonte?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where my fiance lives.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Love the place.
It's a nice city.
Yeah. I have very good friends from there.
Man, Brazil's big.
Yeah, it's huge. By the way, knowing Felipe, he's got very good friends everywhere.
Everywhere,
in the world.
yeah. Even in the jungle, you should see the birds and the snakes. They all just flock to him.
Okay, I'll check that back.
Flush draw for Felipe. Pair for Jeff.
The great Anthony Charter, who runs the Montreal Nationals social media networks.
Anthony WTF.
That's right. He noted that the Dottie comment has to do with an LPGA player, and that would have been Dottie Pepper, who is a
Nice Peppa.
who is a legendary LPGA player. She's now broadcasting for CBS live on course.
We're 8?
No, it's gonna go up now.
Okay,
4-8.
6-12. Yeah, okay. I get confused how it says here.
Now it's Jeff's turn to flop a big draw, even though Felipe has flopped the best hand overall. Jeff's not very far behind equity-wise. Flush draw and a gut shot.
Interesting. Leading the ace flop. So
You know, I don't think Felipe's acting's
keep
very good, but
punishing
it's
you
still better than
whenever
Jake
you can.
Lloyd from Star Wars Episode 1, so...
The last time
I got this.
Last time I had the trips, you had the 3 high, but you're right.
I know,
You
I
did
know.
punish me.
I know. Just in case you don't have it.
$2,700 more. It's pretty affordable.
So bet, raise. Jeff cannot fold. Maybe decides he wants to pile some more in with the monster draw.
Okay, so what did you bet? You bet 2,700 or you raised me?
Raise 2,700.
So it's
44.
Yeah, 44.
I know, why don't you put your thinking code on? Oh, what a disgusting brick on the turn. It's so annoying, right? When you've got like what you feel like's the whole world, and then it's like a card that doesn't even belong in the deck comes out.
Where's Chance Corneth to call these cards?
Right?
Looks like a drawing.
By the way, if Jeff had hit his diamond on the turn, it would have come another diamond on the river anyway, so. It's better for Jeff just to hit the river diamond. That way, there's no redraw for Felipe.
It's a lot of draws, though. It's hard to know which one. Let's see, 7,500.
Felipe's doing a great job to charge him for his draws. His read is right. He said, I think you're drawing. The bet's 75-20, and it was into a pot of about 12,000.
Very important hand in the whole thing.
So like a 3/4 bet pot.
Feels like this is like, could really be big. Let's see, 19.7, carry the 1, you did that, and then I did this, and you might have that. It's a lot of things, man. So many things in the cube. It's hot. I put the beanie on, maybe made a mistake. Now I'm committed. All right, you know what? I think you might have the flush draw there, like Queen 10 of diamonds, Queen 9 of diamonds or something. I'll just give it to you. Just
Jeff folds.
It's a fair assessment for me on that.
Folks, we invite you to visit us on globalpokerleague.com. There's a little survey there. Let us know how things are going. The cube, people standing up, a shocker.
We may not want them to answer the survey right now.
let's not get carried away. Let's not be silly. But I had a.
If you can hear this, answer the survey.
Thank you to our great crew for letting me know to say this at this moment.
Ace on ace here. Ace, king, still the best hand.
You're just one of those guys that can do it, huh? You just can win a lot of hands. Like, you just win a lot of hands. It's crazy. No consideration.
Easy.
Unfortunately, when Jeff manages to turn a card he's in love with, he wins the pot immediately. Jeff starts off this hand, dominated again, 7-7 tray.
I wish last time when I had King 7, you had 2-3. This was the flop. It would have been a little different story. Might have got a couple bets, wouldn't have had any risk.
Could have like a 4 or 5 clubs, so.
That would be a monster. I did have a club. Maybe a pair.
Joints up, let's raise.
Joe, looks like we're back up and the sound is great. This would be a perfect time to go to globalpokerleague.com and let us know how we're doing.
Yes. But maybe forget that last time we were down a second ago. But before that, how are we doing?
Awesome. Yeah.
Two mean hands shaping up against each other yet again. Top pair, although it's just fours, and a gut shot for Jeff Gross. An open ender for Felipe, and a better pair.
The lead just call thing. You're just a pressure guy. Brazil, man. I can do it. Take a shot in the dark.
It's an interesting bet. Interesting bet. Lead call. Lead turn. Feels pretty strong to me. Looks like might have this. You might have this.
I might have the hand or this.
Yeah, might have it. See a river now. Anyways.
Felipe makes the correct call, and it's the king of spades. Not such a great card for 2 5s or for a pair of 4s.
Let's check it. That's scary.
Yeah, let's see. Hope
think-
I'm good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Felipe gets the free showdown.
From my hand. Nice hand, 5s.
Thank you.
Guy just has it. Top, no good. Okay. Little deficit here again.
And dominated yet again. King, queen, 4. 2 clubs.
Easy game. Easy game.
This guy.
Easy game. The ace-3 over there, sign just ace high, gets it. I don't know how you do it. Check, check.
Deuce on the turn, gives a straight draw to Felipe.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Let's see what I'm going to do here. It's probably four. No, it's calling. Your turn.
Felipe checks. The
Okay.
8 on the
It's not
river.
many hands I'm gonna beat, but I don't think
His
you can
ace
say
high still good.
6, 7,
Jeff decides, knowing he doesn't think
best hand.
there's too many hands that he can beat with Jack high at showdown, but he checks it anyway.
I'll take it. Take it. Your turn.
And Felipe now up 74,000
Again,
to 25,000 or thereabouts.
Just don't miss.
I feel
You don't
it.
miss pre, you don't miss the flop. I just,
The word, you know,
That's
the
tough.
roll is it's a big radar. It's like you just need to have your radar on as well.
you're a high energy guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't meet a lot of guys that match my energy. I can tell you're there. You got that flair. I like it.
Thanks.
It's tough to play against though.
Sounds like something you'd say on a date. You know, I don't meet a lot of guys that match my energy. That's why he's everyone's personal best friend. He makes you feel special. Pair and a straight draw for the PBF.
Take the,
It's a good flop for me.
Which is why, of course, you want it on the flop. Blinds at 8 and 1600.
Now or never, man. I just amazing. I
Scoop-
still don't know
the scoop
if
is like it's pressure, right?
it's a lot
it's like-
of man. It's pretty intense in here.
Wonder if the guys at home not figure out whatever going on in here. If they feel this what we're feeling. So
You can't be feeling a lot. You got the first match. You got a 2-1 lead. I mean, you're just kind of doing it.
I am.
You're kind of doing it.
Jeff's actually got the best hand here again with a pair of deuces.
Now he bets the deuce. Just somehow the deuce is good, huh? Deuce is helpful.
Claim jumper on Twitch. Not a fan of this nervous guy, Jeff. I feel like that's a bad read on your part, my friend. I think Jeff's kind of talky, but I doubt he's nervous.
Jack high, king high is good.
Jeff wins this one at showdown.
Okay. Feels like now or never. The next, like, this level is a big level. Minute 20. Can't tell if you're trying to wear me down. Like, let the levels go up. You know, you got me. It's not the worst idea.
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
Try taking off some of those.
No, I'll punish
Warm
you.
clothes,
I'm trying
bro.
to punish you sooner.
I understand.
It sounded like I was telling him to get undressed. That's why I stopped halfway through that sentence. I was like, hey, man, start taking some of those clothes off, huh?
You can start with the beanie.
How about a little treat for us?
Deuce helped me last time. Unlikely this one.
Jeff started dominated. Now he's doing okay when he hit the 9, but Philippe's got some outs.
The lead, the old. Damn, you're a diamond lover over there, too. Could be betting that or this. We're gonna go to the river, see if we can do something.
Jeff calling for a significant portion of his stack, and Felipe gets there, and I think gave a little something away in his face. Jeff wasn't looking at him, though.
What do you have? Be honest. Be honest. You can tell me. I'm your buddy. I'm Brazilian. You're a Brazilian buddy.
It's true. Yeah, I got some Brazilian blood, man. You
What
got
do you
me
have?
whacked up here in the cube, though.
Is that, what do you call it? Could be a lot of combinations.
It's a super interesting river.
A lot of combinations.
Felipe likes to get real philosophical when he's got the nuts of the near nuts. What could you have?
Apply some pressure on you, I guess.
I guess.
I'm gonna go all in on this river.
It's the all-in from Felipe. Jeff maybe adding a cape to that hat and scarf if he decides to call here. I think he eventually gets away from it.
Right? You hear that?
Yeah.
That's not mine. I mean, I'm definitely. I'm definitely confused, but
Do you have your cards closed or they're open?
they're closed. Did you want
You're
to peek?
closed? No. Just want to feel your heart rate.
Yeah,
Can I?
I'm cool. I brought the scarf in case it gets gone by. Yeah, we're totally cool.
Wow.
The audience loving that.
That is a
Great bet. It's like
real life
those are really
microaggression
bad
right
cards.
there, right in front of us.
Really bad card for me.
Well, there's two options for you now. Can I say? Two
Yeah,
options.
tell
for
me,
you.
I'm
There are
taking.
two
I'm gonna take some
First,
time to here.
first
Just
option.
the original two, or two new ones?
You call,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna lose, and you're gonna be very afraid to have a donut.
It's so true.
Okay. Then you win, and then you get your confidence back,
I just don't know
and
if
then
you.
you go
Yeah.
strong for the third game.
I don't know if
you have two options.
I don't know if
here.
you would give me the opportunity to make this, to have this moment. That's what I'm trying to decide. I mean, I still could win 23K. The blinds are big. The double combo miss thing. I mean, there's like, you could have 6, 7 of diamonds. You could have 8, 10. You could have, there's so many hands. The jack, I was literally calling you on like almost any river. I was going to call you. Like, I didn't want to see a
I
jack.
know, it's folding.
Jack
Just-
at 10.
Just fold. The blinds are going up. It's bad for you.
It's not
Blinds
good.
are going
Have
up.
we had someone tank through an entire blind level before? That would be awesome.
Yes, Tom Marchese
Seven of diamonds,
actually
king
bluffing
cards,
for over 4 minutes. And
Wow.
yeah, blind level used.
Are you really gonna just shove the jack? I mean, you could. The problem is you could have like the jack 10 even and know it. Just put it in.
Jack 10 is good.
I mean, come on. We both know the jacks. It's irrelevant. It's either good or not. I'm either good or not. A pair of threes is good.
Yeah.
A pair of threes is good or not. It's the same hand. My hand's the same as a pair of threes.
Yes.
Except that you have the jack 10.
I'm so excited to put some pressure in this kid.
I don't know if Felipe does this with Jack 10, but Jeff's
I don't think you. I just
second
don't
part
think
of what he's
you give me
saying, I
that chance to
absolutely
call
agree
off
with.
here. Like if I have queen.
I gave you 2 options. I don't know what kind of guy you are. If you wanna be a guy that's gonna give up, an opportunity, give up an opportunity to get back to the game and win this third game, son.
Wow, on the clock keeps going. The blinds are going to go up.
Correct.
Even when you take, they don't pause the levels. Oh,
Blinds
shit.
are, see, 1 minute blinds gonna go up. So you gotta act fast. Blind, your timing bank is on the right. How much you have? How long?
I really no. I just can't. This is sick. Why GPL, man? We did the 3-0 thing. I mean, anything of like 1 and 3. I really don't want to go in the third match. 0 for 2 in the cube.
There's a song.
I want to love the cube.
There's a song.
I want to embrace the cube.
There's a song I love to sing in this kind of situations. It's just like this.
Uh-oh. I don't know if we can afford this.
I just go to say I love you.
I'm thinking, what would Stapes do? Stapes might just get it right here. I think he's probably.
No, don't think about Stapes.
No, I have Stapes would nail this.
Stapes is gonna call me.
Stapes is a nit. Stapes folded an hour ago.
I don't know if I can respect myself if I lay it down. It's so hard to make a pair. I mean, I've made trips. I've made 2 pairs. I mean, sometimes 1 pair.
Same 2 options. I think like 10 seconds blind is gonna go higher. 10 seconds, 8, 7.
I know.
6.
Sorry, guys at home. I really don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I may.
It's bad for you.
Wish I had
It's
a
just bad
coin
for
or
you.
something.
Because the
Flip a
blinds are gonna
coin.
go higher, and then you're gonna be short stack. Then it's easier for me.
Should I bring him a coin? Should I run in there and bring him a coin?
It does feel. Someone said if I was like, "Who wants to be a millionaire?" You should be able to call, right? Like 1 call. Like I could call Jungle right now or something. Be like,
I
"Yo,
probably
Jungle."
shouldn't do that knowing what the
We
whole
don't
cards
have
are. I can't
phones,
breach the
buddy.
cube.
We don't have anything.
I know, but
That's
this would be. A
I did have my
perfect
mic
call.
off though. I was on my way in there and I was like, nah, I feel like this may mess with the
Your
integrity a
cards
little bit.
cover? No.
My cards no.
Okay, good. I was gonna.
He's hiding his cards.
Yeah, they're covered now.
Stapes.
Let's try some Brazilian capoeira move. Whoever wins.
I brought a soccer ball.
If I beat you,
Can you play a little or no?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we juggle a little after,
right.
no matter what.
All right, all right.
We'll
Yeah.
bring it in next match.
for sure.
Damn, Felipe.
You got it all
So
here,
tough,
kids.
dude, very tough.
Winter
I
clothes,
don't think you
poker,
give me the opportunity to
decisions,
get back in it, but
capoeira.
it's such a perfect hand to do it. The jack.
Literally, whenever, historically, right?
I just like.
'Cause
I like chatting with you,
You're
man.
You're a poker coach. Historically, whenever a player thinks that much,
What time is your match?
He's attached. He's attached
I
to
am
it.
sort. You know that. You know you got me. This is like
attached
Johnny
to it.
Chan and Rounders.
Yeah.
You got except the reverse. You're doing
attached to
the. You're just doing the shit. You just got me baited.
Well,
It's like
whatever happens, if you fold, I win, and if you call, you lose. That's the deal.
I'm kind of wasting time. I sort of made up my mind a while ago. It's just I'm running. I'm a mentally,
I
emotionally.
have to play day 2 of
I
the
know. That's
rest.
why I
of the
kind of
work.
want to respect your time too.
Don't respect my time. Take your time.
Thank you. But we get 20 minutes a thing. I just feel
Plus,
like.
I need to play only 2 p.m. That's 2 hours. from
Okay,
now.
I'm playing the Millionaire Maker, so too. It's every hand. You know, time is money. You know how it goes.
And
HPH.
I hope you win.
Felipe. Congrats.
Man, John Hamm needs to get back behind the podium.
Let's go. The gutter.
Oh, man.
The offsuit. You know how sick that is?
Jeff makes the call.
A diamond or a spade, I don't know if I call. It's like the perfect card.
Not the winning hand. Tried to get hero. Tried to add the big down comforter, warm-ass cape.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not fooling. Wow.
That's very unfortunate, Weaver.
So that
All right,
hat,
0-2.
scarf
See if we can
combo.
Get something going. Damn. 0-2.
But unfortunately, he needed less clothes, not more. Makes the hero call in the end incorrect. But hey, that was entertaining. And I was starting to get a little bit worried about their time banks there because, as you guys know, when those folks run out of time, now Jeff had gotten down to about 8 minutes. If that match had continued, he would have eventually ended up in the hot seat. Well, they both would have because I think Felipe was around the same amount of time too.
Yeah, it didn't match the clocks, yeah.
And then at that point, they have to make all their decisions within 4 seconds. But as it stands, Jeff went for the hero call. He went for the glory, ended up not having the winner at Showdown, and now he is down 2 matches to 0.
Gotta wonder if the talking actually, forced him to call or made him change his mind maybe at some point. We get a lot of questions, Joe, about why do the players stand up. I think in these situations, especially the way these two talk, I'm not sure that talk would have been as fun or as exciting sitting down. I'm actually not sure they would be. The banter would be as good if they were sitting down. So one of the tests we're doing here by standing up, I think it's working. And if we do see a soccer match blow up in the third game, why not?
Yeah, and I think when it comes to that sort of talking that we saw happen there, first of all, I didn't even care what the outcome of the hand was. I just enjoyed watching the two of them have their little banter going on. Secondly, I think that Felipe put Jeff in a really weird spot by saying, like, if you call, you lose. If you fold, you lose. Because then, like, you don't want to get shown a bluff then, right? Like, you just feel so stupid when you believe a guy. You're like, I'm gonna trust you. I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to fold my hand. That was awesome.
Hey, that was awesome.
It's us again. We're still here. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so, like, I'm going to fold my hand, and then they're like, nah, you shouldn't have done that. You should have trusted me. You should have been a good person. And you shouldn't have had any ounce of humanity within you whatsoever. You should have known I was lying. So I think I kind of like Jeff calling there and just getting to see what happens. He's like, you know what? I'm going to call. Go ahead. Come at me, bro. Call. Oh, I lost. Fine. No big deal. I'm just gonna leave the cube now.
One word of advice to Jeff, asking what Stapes would do. No offense, Joe, but
in that particular case, it would have been right. Other than that, like 99% of the time wrong, but also I would have folded pre-flop. 9-8, that's just 9 high.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
My range is much tighter than that, heads up. Let's hear from the guys themselves right now. They are down on the floor with Laura Cornelius.
They are indeed. Congratulations, Felipe Mojave Ramos picking up another 3 points, meaning he wins the match now. 2 games. There is still one more game to go, though. 6 points for your side. But thank you so much for the entertainment. That was probably my favorite hand, that very last one, of the entire GPL so far.
That was like just us, you know. This guy is an amazing poker player and even a better person, you know. So that's why I enjoyed so much playing this. That's actually going to make me feel so great to go back to the World Series now, because this game of poker I love so much. This is my life, your life too, and you make me remind this. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Heartwarming.
Yeah, no, it's fun. This is great. It's a nice warm up to go. I know he's in day 2 of the Raz, and I'll be playing the Millionaire Maker. So it is nice to come and get a warm up. It'd be nice to be able to do this every day and come and warm up. So
it's really a warm up.
Yeah, it's hot. I'm regretting. I think I'm gonna stick with the beanie, but I'm kind of regretting
what your hair might be like.
Yeah, no, right. I'm kind of committed now, but yeah. So the whole Brazil love / into like kind of thing that hasn't worked out yet, but we'll see how the third match goes.
We are hoping for more 5-minute tanks.
Man, I really didn't know what to do. I was like, it felt like a clean card, you know, like it was, unless he had King 10 or 8-10, it was, I felt like it was probably good.
Yeah, plus like I was telling you, like don't feel bad. It's probably a card. It's most likely in my bluffing range, as does not connect any kind of diamonds, any kind of spades.
Yeah.
I don't know if the sizing is gonna be the same,
right.
But like I could be bluffing.
I had a bad feeling about the Jack. I did. I just didn't like it. It just felt like it was even like Jack 10 or something or whatever. It was like one of those cards. I thought it felt good on the turn, and then on the river I was really like, wow, didn't like it, you know. And it wasn't a spade or a diamond, so it didn't complete any of those. And I was kind of like, man, I just kind of thought I was good on the turn, and yeah, it was unfortunate. And it was you know, he got max value. He taxed me, and I obliged. So yeah, it's tough.
You mentioned Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You could call Jungle Man. Jungle Man has not picked up many points for the Bears in the Global Poker League.
You're
so
going for a Jungle Man in stakes, buddy.
Yeah, well, he also doesn't pick up
I
many
don't
calls.
think that's
I
right.
wouldn't want to use my call in jungle. He probably wouldn't pick up. So I mean, that's that would be something to consider. But that could be maybe next season to implement that. That'd be fun, right? A couple decisions you get to call or.
Of course.
Do something or
amazing.
Yeah,
One more game left. You need to call someone.
I need to do something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. I don't know. I've tried it all. I did a hat. I did a scarf. I'm maybe bring a soccer ball and maybe throw them off. We could pass it in between hands or whatever. I'll figure something out. So
let's go.
Yeah, well, we have one game left. Felipe, you are on for the sweep. He could be taking 9 points here, but I'm sure Jeff Gross is not wanting to let him do that. We are going back to the desk very shortly, but first, take a look who came to GPL this week.
When you're playing the World Series, you're sitting down, drinking, you're eating, you're getting massages. The cube's very intense. It's hot. You're staring down your opponent, who happens to be one of the biggest poker pros out there, and you're hearing Braveheart-esque like soundtrack in your ears through noise canceling headphones, but you're just hearing the soundtrack mixed with loud heartbeats. And so it's a little nerve-wracking. It's great. When there's an audience cheering you on, you wanna make them proud. I feel good about today. Yeah, 2 out of 3 is not bad. I mean, we both wanted this third one very bad. It looked like it was going in his favor than in mine, and then it started falling apart towards the end, but it came through.
Thank you.
I didn't let him win. He just slaughtered me, outplayed me. The pressure's on.
You're gonna ruin my series, man. I'm here for the World Series.
Oh, man.
Like for 1 month. You know, if I lose
I'm gonna be in your
3-0,
corner.
no, I'm okay. You can take last one. I'm okay. At
Yeah,
least
you sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
You heard him.
Either way, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy I met you. I'm happy I played with you. Either way, I'm fine. But at least I won one. 3 points. Give me 3 points.
You got 3 points. That's good. That's really good.
Now I need to fight for my team too. Yeah.
Can't get enough of the GPL? Head over to globalpokerleague.com for the most complete and up-to-date standings, schedule, stats, and information on your favorite team, as well as full-length match replays, highlights, and epic hands from all of our matches, and much, much more.
Breathe the air just like a fire, we can't control it. See explosions in the sky. Moving faster than the sun over horizon. Chance it all to feeling high. Body's moving slow. 'Cause this love is all night. Moving faster than the sun. Explosions in the sky.
How about that Aaron Paul was here, huh? That was pretty nuts. That was crazy. I like how my friend Heidi got more time in the audience than we got.
We got
that entire,
Aaron.
not one.
Audio time. You could hear us in the background at the end.
There's some audio?
Which was very uncomfortable at some point. He didn't just show up. He came and won, 2 of the 3 games, 6 made really important points for the team. And for those that thought that Aaron Paul would come here taking this lightly, he and Olivier Bousquet spent hours working on his heads-up game. It doesn't get better than Olivier Bousquet as a poker coach.
No,
Not
I don't think
bad.
so. No, I think you can't do any better than that.
Especially
Literally,
at $0 an hour. That's quite a good
Really?
discount. Yeah,
Wow,
Maria Ho set that up. So
man,
smart
all those
move.
Hollywood people, they get everything for free anyway. It's ridiculous. I
Not
mean,
cool.
my friend Heidi left with him.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Sorry
That's
about
not
that.
true. That
we
did
have
not
to pay
happen.
for a bottled water here.
Do we really?
Yeah, you
I'm
didn't
glad
know?
I haven't had any yet. I haven't even touched these two. If only I'd known. It's like when you go to Disney training school, and then at the end of the day, they charge you for your accommodations and your
right.
water and all that. Yikes. Thanks a lot, GPL. I think we're about ready to get underway with Game 3 here, and we are potentially facing a clean sweep of Jeff Gross. Let's see what sort of disgustingly too hot attire. Okay, at least he lost the hat and the scarf, and we've added a football to the cube.
Look at that.
And I can guarantee you the bean counters are going crazy right now that ball does not hit anything expensive.
That's right.
Ouch.
Ooh, there we
Mic
go.
down.
Ouch.
That hit you?
That was amazing. So the mic pack fell, and then the loud noise hurt Jeff's
But this would be cool.
earsies.
It's not
Jeff,
sure
by
if
the way, playing with $1,000 shoes. It might not be the best of
Really?
situations here.
Uh-oh. Did we break the set, guys? Sorry.
No, yeah. It's on.
You got
It's
it?
on. Yeah.
What do you think? Who would, if you had to bet me and you one-on-one soccer, what do you think?
Soccer?
It just, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't, you know.
What do you
Who do you take in that match? Neymar's best friend or personal best friend?
I'm going Neymar.
I played in college. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
We
but,
can play.
You know, but
That's
US
true.
is
Jeff
different
did go to the University of Southern Carolina, on a scholarship. So
You can't use your hand, Ramos. What are you doing? It's called football.
It's a penalty, and the players are not listening right now. And why should they? They're having fun.
The real deal here.
Here we
All right,
go.
we're on.
Let's go.
Let's go, you J-holes.
It's a little tight. You get the button again? Oh, I get it.
You got it, bud.
There we go.
So there's a lot of pressure. No.
I feel better. I got a soccer ball. Feel a little, you know, go one-on-one after if this doesn't work out. So
Good.
Whew. Had to abandon the beanie, even though I messed up the hair. It's okay.
Jeff's run good continues.
It's too hot.
Fine.
All right, GPL guys, seriously, this is, come on. 6 deuce off, 7 deuce off. Let's make it competitive.
I gotta side with Jeff on this one.
Jeff did attend
You'd think
the
they
University of
could-
Southern Carolina on a soccer scholarship. Joe, South Carolina are the Gamecocks. Leaving that in your hands, sir.
Just gonna let that hang there. Well, then I think they're probably not too unevenly matched.
No, that's true.
Makers in Royals game. And when they gave like a 4-minute warning to Chris Murman, I thought it was like 4-minute warning, level of oxygen, 2%.
Dude, it's hot, man. It's crazy. Okay. Man, I really was hoping for a third game, like super intense, you know, deal.
Hey, it can still be that, Jeff. You calm down there, buddy.
You got it.
Playing for a little pride.
Exciting times in football, of course, Joe, with the Copa America
Oh,
kicked
wow,
off.
yeah, FoPro, great, real exciting stuff.
And the Euro starts today. France kicks off the Euro today.
Oh,
Kicks
yeah.
off. See what I did there?
Love hockey, soccer.
Oh, shoot, now the Annies. Oh, man, I think we got over 50. Damn.
Triple leader.
Might have crashed the system with the going over. They weren't sure about that. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Speaking of hockey, the San Jose Sharks won last night. It is 3-2 Pens, and we lost a great legend today, Gordie
I
Howe,
know.
passing away at 88.
It's not the best turn.
Ace high is not good.
Hope it's good. Check it out.
Ace high is good.
Who is ace high? You had ace high, or you're asking? You said ace high is good.
No, I mean, it's obviously
Jeff's ace high is good.
very obvious. You probably have ace high there calling me to chop this, or either you don't.
That's right.
See, that's what I'm saying.
There we go. Got a couple.
That's it,
chips.
that's it.
Thank you. Hearts would have been better. 118 to
No,
1.
no.
It would have been a good time for 118 to 1.
No.
Yeah.
Stop that.
It's whatever. It would have been good.
Game
Good
3
fun.
of 3.
Give you a
Both
straight
players
flush
start with
draw.
50K again. Blinds at 2 and 400.
10 8 of hearts. 4.
Jeff
hearts.
trying to get on the board. He's down 6 points to 0 for you soccer fans out there.
That 9-10, were you thinking really or no?
What?
That hand you went all in. Was it?
not
you were
thinking now.
all in or shoving or you didn't know?
The 19?
Yeah, when you had, I raised and you went all in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering if you ace-9, you would have folded though. You said.
Jeff real hung up on that hand.
Yeah, that wasn't the best timing for me. With 6 high.
Jeff very likely to be playing the board, and yes, he in fact is 2-pair for Felipe, but not a great board for 2-pair.
All right.
Give up. I sort of white flagged that one. All right, good check by me. I don't think I was winning at any point.
Good check.
Maybe barrel it off with the 6 high, no draw. Could have done that. Maybe the river. Man, it's hot. I'm really glad I took the beanie off, though. I wasn't sure if I should or not. Like, the hair's messed up, but I got it speed or comfort. I had to go with comfort on this one. It's just too hot.
I like the hair.
It's crazy. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna fold. Tens? No, not
Ace 10.
Not
Felipe
10.
gets a walk.
The Mets now up on the Rounders in these standings, 88 points to 87. The Rounders play tomorrow, Joe.
All right.
The nightcap, Timothy Adams against Kevin McPhee, the return of Mr. McPhee. 0 points so far in the GPL.
Cowboy face in the building. That's what he used to call his stare down back on the EPT, cowboy
Who would
face.
you call if you could call one decision? Who would you go to on your team to call? On your team or otherwise?
On my team?
Yeah.
On my team, I'll call my coach. I'll call my Andre.
Andre, okay.
Yeah.
So it can't be a bad call.
Yeah. This is,
A lot of folks have left early, guys, to beat traffic. It's very common in sporting events.
Just made a final table yesterday.
I saw
the horse
sixth
event.
place,
Yeah.
right? It's awesome.
Very good run.
It's a nice start.
Congratulations, my buddy.
Same. I second that. You couldn't take it, huh? You just couldn't take not having the chip lead. It was just like, how could I not have the chip lead for 4 hands? I get it. This is like the ace deuce. We're gonna give it to you. I'm just enjoying it too much. I was gonna fold so many hands there incorrectly.
I
Had it or a good hand? You were
Good hand, very good
not
one.
not a bluff, not the ace
Not
deuce.
a bluff, not a bluff.
Okay. All right. Well, I was folding almost like close to 90% there. I just wanted to enjoy this for a little more. I got a soccer ball now. I got a chip lead. I mean,
Yeah, what's up with the soccer ball?
I thought maybe we'd play a little
Yeah.
before, after. All right. I'm the big one. I'm calling.
Star Plum on Twitch says, "Let's go, Geoff."
Check.
Not how he spells his name, but I like it.
Just fires right away. Doesn't even hesitate. Doesn't care. There's 2 hearts.
Just a
Doesn't
quick
care.
sit back.
And Felipe turns it straight. He just can do no wrong today, this guy.
That's where it gets dangerous.
He is using the force.
Bam.
Bangs it, huh?
Jeff does not appear to be folding.
50-50.
He does fold. Tough to fold a hand like that, I think, heads up.
Did you enjoy your chip lead?
Oh, man.
Kind of. It was pretty short. It was short.
Bring
nice
me
to
an
get there.
old-timey
That's
record
not
player
fun. I
because
wonder
that
how
was a
people
needle.
have, swept their
I got to
first
think that one through, I
heads-up
think, next time.
Not ever got over 50,000 in 3 matches. That's probably hard to do.
Do the Twitch kids know about Neil and records, Joe?
I don't know if they do or not. I think you should.
Cube.
I think you should re-enlighten them and re-inform them. Eric, what are we talking about?
This was pre-CD, pre-cassette.
Oh,
We're-
do they know what a record player
Yeah,
is?
we're more of a cassette generation, I would say. Would you not?
My first album was on a cassette, The Simpsons Sing the Blues.
Oh,
And-
I'm way older than you. Then.
And the Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack were my first 2 cassette tapes.
Mine was George Michael's Faith. Yep,
Okay, all right. Well,
Didn't I win
pretty
that?
good,
No.
pretty good
Yeah,
record.
Thought I had more chips.
You got it.
also just going to let that hang there.
Yeah, he got arrested for doing stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, look, there but for the grace of God go I. Who hasn't been there? Who hasn't been there in an airport bathroom before?
The light 4-bet. I had the 5-6 off. Never
Yep.
do it. Run right into 9s. I mean, that's good timing.
It's a good bet.
It's good shit. It's gonna work most of the time.
Yeah.
60% of the time, every time. It's one of those things. Just not that one time.
King 10, 2 5s. Time to turn up the beef.
It's a good flop.
Wow, okay, this is an action flop, 3 spades and a set for Felipe.
How much would you call?
Man, can't tell you that.
That was a little confusing the way I said that. 3 spades on the flop. Felipe's got the set 4 spades for Jeff Gross, who's got the nut flush draw.
980, I'm definitely calling.
Okay, let's see if you're a man or 900.
No, well, I didn't say I wouldn't raise. I just said I'm definitely calling. I would call that.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I will call.
I understand. No, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Shaper Paste wants to know, is that a small ball or does he have giant feet? I'm going to go with the giant feet option.
Yeah.
Man, you got my whole game out of whack.
The PBF is the BFG.
I don't like
Sevens.
that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So Jeff picks up a gut shot to go with all his other draws. He's going to need to hit one of those big draws.
I don't know.
King or 10, not good enough for him.
Either, man. This is crazy. Like, it's just so shy on these runouts. You know it's 118 to 1 to flop a flush. I know you know that too, so like that's hard to believe.
Yeah, so in this case, I'll bet.
You know, like, you don't really slow down.
Because he always has a hand.
Gotta protect my hand.
It's like that's a nice tariff tax.
Gotta protect my hand.
I know, yeah, shit.
Let's see what's up with this ball.
You want to see it? Yeah, that's fair. If the guy's making a decision, the other guy gets the ball. I think that's fair.
I never understood that trick. He didn't kick it.
Man, I don't know what to do. How dirty it would be.
Like
I
if not kicking the ball is a trick, I'm really good at soccer.
I was thinking, what if I did that?
He's also playing with his hands way too much.
You called?
Yeah, just called.
What the fuck?
No, I was saying, no, how dirty would it be? I could have, that's like I have a decision.
Jeff called
juggle,
bricked, as usual. Par for the course.
about it,
Story
but
checking out hard for Jeff.
That would have been strong.
It's on you or it's on me?
I think,
It's on you.
oh yeah, shoot. I thought I checked. I thought I called, checked, snapped, but I didn't. I swear I did.
So bad.
And it did.
You're slow rolling me.
What do you have?
Oh, I have a good hand. You
didn't act, did you?
I have to go for a value bet.
I get it.
I like the ball at first, but I may go take it away from them.
This means
They're getting ready.
good value bet here is gonna be somewhere around this amount. So, or maybe it's too much and you have a missed draw, something like this.
Man.
I don't know.
Cube. I want to love the cube. I just haven't had a great time here so far with it. God, it's what Mizzy did to me in the Premier League. He hit the offsuit. We were dead even. I top pair, flush draw, and the gutter. He hit the gutter and got it all. The offsuit. It's so painful, man. It's like.
Okay, so give me the ball because I'm putting a bet on.
I don't think Felipe is going to get it all here.
Do it.
Jeff doesn't really have much of a decision here except for maybe to bluff all in.
Man, I mean, you could have, let's see. Damn, got me in these just bad spots. Let's see, not a ton of hands I beat now. Like Jack 10 with the Jack of Spades, that's possible, but it's like, it's pretty specific. Jack 10 with the spade, King 10 with the spade, 1 spade. Just how could you be bluffing? But you could be bluffing. Jack 10 or King 10 with the spade. Other than that, I don't see how I could.
Oh, maybe he's thinking about hero calling with King High. Okay. I forgot that's an option. That's what good poker players do, so sometimes it's not always an option that I think of.
Man, not like this. And the antes are going up and everything. He's got me off.
How much were the odds for flop the flush?
118 to 1.
Gotta believe sometimes.
Is that really? It doesn't feel like here. Man, got me. I'm just so backwards with the 10-8 hand. I really think I could be good here.
You're not good.
8-9 with the spade, but would you play 8-9 with the spade, Jack 10 with the spade? I mean, I'm just gonna give it to you, man. I need to know. Was that a bluff? That was the first bluff?
No.
Not a bluff.
Yep.
Bluff? Got it all backwards. I got it all backwards today. One spade with the gutter?
No, I had it. I'm telling you. I had it.
Oh, you had a good hand?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was a bluff.
No bluff.
All right. I emotionally couldn't take calling and being wrong there either. That would have just, it would have been like, would have been just walk out of the cube. It would have been, so I had to fold, but I wanted to call. I had a really good hand, man. Really good hand.
That was a good fold then.
43 hours. We're still in it. Still in it.
Yeah, of course.
Blinds now 500,000.
This thing looks expensive. They could just put a little fan in the middle or like, you know, something. They could do something.
That's what I mean.
Maybe they want it. They want to pressure.
It's actually very difficult to make something soundproof and then also have air going in and out of it.
Pressure. The water is going to come up at any point.
9 high flop. Felipe flops best. Free turn card, at which point Felipe turns a second pair because one pair not good enough for him. Jeff's got what, 3 outs?
Take a peek.
3 J's for Jeff. Does not hit one of them. King, queen high is what he is left with.
That was in the bottom. That was not one of the, that wasn't the best card.
For me either.
This one feels less like 8, 7, 8. Just got me in a dark place.
Jeff once again considering the king high call. And to be fair, you know, sometimes those calls are good heads up. And I think every truly amazing heads-up player I've ever seen makes calls like this fairly regularly. Jeff did call. He's wrong in this case.
Thank you.
And it's just the wrong day to do this because Felipe's always got it.
Yeah, he always has it in this match.
There's like a Brazilian song that you should know.
I might know it. What is it?
Yeah, you're a very nice guy. And this is a competition. So this means you want to win and I want to win so bad, right?
Yeah.
But like, there's a Brazilian song called
Well, I Always Have It by Felipe Ramos.
Which means it's like it's the dance of the broom. And the broom, a broom can sweep.
Oh, wow.
So I gotta teach you this song.
I was happy you didn't. I hope you didn't bring a broom. That would be tough.
A broom can also double as a
gotta
prom
teach you
date,
the song.
but that's more of a personal story.
Because maybe this can happen. I don't know.
2 big hands.
Sweeps are tough. They're tough to do, but you're in. I mean, you're in a pretty good spot.
So this is called pagode, you know, samba.
Samba.
Yeah, it's world famous, you know. So it's like a vai pra esquerda, vai pra direita, levanta a poeira que essa dança é
Oh, I know that one. It's one of my favorites.
If you complete it, I'll buy it.
A one pastel e empreender.
É pior do que cenoura,
The
você
pior
pode
gun
se dar mal.
você.
Oh, that's it.
They poisoned me that famous in '94.
Gotta get it
Yeah,
right.
nice
The
one,
small
nice
ones.
one,
Get the
nice
small
one.
ones
I
right.
thought it was good. I
Your
thought it was good.
value bet.
Jeff finally wins a pot.
It's hard to make a pair. We know that.
Yeah.
Come on. The Bears, man. This is not what the Bears want to see today.
Mas tome cuidado com o cabo da vassoura, é pior do que cenoura, você pode se dar mal.
It was actually the first song I ever downloaded off of Napster.
Ah, yes.
Molejão. Oh, molejão em Las Vegas, quem diria, hein? Ah, esse é nós. Isso é Brasil.
Oh, man.
Take it.
Okay.
I'm playing too tight now.
I think you're doing just fine. I wouldn't change anything.
Just like the broom I went to prom with.
I don't know
Too
what
tight.
you're doing, but it's right. Whatever you're doing wouldn't change it. All right, we'll take a shot in the dark.
Shot in the dark.
Or in the bright lights.
It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make. That's it?
Poor Jeff.
I'll take a
When
shot
he's
in
not
the dark.
losing on the river, he's losing before the flop.
See.
He is losing big time. Felipe gets so quiet and pensive, though, when he's got a big hand, huh? What do I do here? I'm so confused.
Big. Damn, 6'12".
It reminds me of that famous Brazilian samba song about
Yeah,
being
it feels
confused
like-
when things are really going good for you.
Mas tome cuidado com o cabo
There it
da
is.
vassoura.
He knows the one.
The sweep? Is that the sweep song or was it a different song?
Sweep song. Oh, good fold. I had aces.
No shot.
Really?
Does
Come
not
from-
believe him.
I believe you. That's all. I didn't have that good a hand. It's a pretty big fold, but just didn't feel like it was it. I wanted to hang out a little longer. Didn't feel like that was the one.
Should have trapped you.
I had aces. I could have trapped you last time or early on too. I regret. You never know though. You never know what they have. They
Yeah,
might
of
might
course.
have something. I get like the
Might
king.
have Jack 10 of clubs.
Yeah, and just decide let's go.
Yeah.
Let's gamble while we're young, and then that's it. You know.
Okay, after a couple walks, let's go.
Do you say couple walks or capoeira?
Kid Fernandez on Twitch, not a fan of Jeff's shoes. Boy, that's a very expensive mistake.
6'12".
I don't love them either, but they're $1,000, so I assume they've got to be good. I'm just not noticing. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know why.
We assume they're $1,000, by the way. He did not come out and say, hey.
I thought you had done research, like following him to the Fashion Square Mall yesterday or something.
No, I'll just be honest, Joe. If you're wearing shoes like that, they're
Yeah.
$1,000. If not, you're not going to wear shoes
I would
like
take
that.
the over on a G on
Yeah.
those shoes, actually.
I was being nice. Yeah.
Okay.
The latest season.
You got it. That show is amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
It's Jeff's turn to play his nines hard pre-flop.
Popular in Brazil.
Yeah, everyone's crazy about it.
Yeah.
I almost hit my car last time to getting time at home to watch. That kind of thing that if I miss it and I watch it later, that's not me, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Unless I'm playing poker. So yeah, it's good raise, man.
I had a good
Nice
hand.
hand.
Good hand.
Jeff wins that
was
one
not-
pre-flop
that
with
was-
2 nines.
That was like,
Nice hand.
yeah, that was not a bluff. Not many bluffs at this point.
Yeah, that's suited a little more.
They're like the blingiest elf shoes ever.
Yeah, could have done that. I'm a
Santa's
flop guy, you know
favorite.
that. I'll never say no to a flop ever, no matter what.
I know a bunch of people like that. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's good. What are you? Where do you fall? You
I'm
like flops?
Brazilian who love flops, man.
Yeah.
My dog name is Flop.
No way.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
don't
kidding.
that I can't believe.
It's actually his whole name is Flop Michael Jackson. Because
not
was born
kidding.
Standard.
He's brown. And
Pretty
his
common dog
two
name.
front legs are white, like a glove.
Wow.
He's really cute.
All right, glad he went there.
I messed this hand up completely. Meant to bet the flop. No,
Every
just-
time
good for you,
Felipe
good for
comes
you.
home, his dog Flop Michael Jackson has like a dozen puppies in the bed with him.
They should have like towel, like a sport. They should have like towel boys to come, give you
And a
towels, so
shower
shower,
room.
the whole thing.
Shower room.
Need something in here.
Probably have a shower room.
Arma on Twitch says they never expected to sell those shoes for $1,000. Those were only there to make the $300 shoes look like a good deal.
Man, just like that. We're just in the cube and we're in the sweep
Cubing.
cube.
I'd like to buy these $1,000 shoes, please.
Trouble.
Really?
Cube. We're in trouble. 35K, 2-1.
Okay. Somebody's buying the shoes.
There's an alarm in the back
Yeah.
that goes off. Yeah.
You guys were closing early today.
Just. I don't want to get too confident on this because.
I understand.
just-
Every pot's huge, either way. All right, try that. Oh, call. Meant to do that, but
All right, still flop then.
yeah. Well,
Doink de doink. Pair of deuces for Felipe. Gut shot for Jeff.
Usually, for you.
okay.
Unless I have something.
Well, you're gonna have something more often than not on that flop with the not raised.
That's true.
Yeah.
Listen to this kid, guys.
Let's double check. That was.
Somehow nobody improves this entire hand. Deuce is good by the end.
5, 6. I can't win. I'm gonna just check.
If you can't,
You bet.
Can't win.
third most hated hand in poker, 7 deuce.
Third?
Yeah,
What's more than that? But you were suited. That's a pretty good hand,
I
actually.
know, but like people blow up.
I can't win. I can't.
Jacks. Everyone hates jacks. That's the number one.
Jack's the first, ace king the second, 7 deuce the third.
That's interesting.
Reminder to join us tomorrow, June 11th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Timothy Adams of the Rome Emperors against Kevin McPhee and the New York Rounders. That's a Canadian living in Finland versus an American living in Montreal.
Oh, hell yeah.
About,
Timothy Adams lives in Finland?
He has found love in Finland, sir.
For real? I'm on a few dates with some Finnish girls. I like that. It's a good choice.
interesting.
Feels like it.
I had to think about that one from the
This
month.
is interesting. Jeff Gross
Right.
leading at this pretty strong. Full pot size bet.
Not sure about this one.
It's good when they don't snap. We cleared the no slow roll, so I'm good. I'm cool.
Felipe is actually a 70% favorite here.
I know what sorts of hand you could have by doing this, like maybe like a 6, 7, something like this, 3, 4, maybe. No repairs, likely.
Overpairs. How could I have an overpair?
For this, most likely pair open-ended hand, open-ended hand. So.
These two seem intent on getting to the hot seat at some point.
Had a lot of potential.
Well, there's shucking and jiving going on.
33 still feel alive over here.
Of course you lied.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. All right, we'll go try that.
It's not Sarah Chafak, by the way. Thank you, Pedro, who Timothy Adams went to go live with in Finland.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Could be.
I will walk right off this set
Yeah.
and then walk right back because I really need the money, but I would walk off momentarily. Felipe's all in.
Not been my good hand for me today.
Thanks.
Jeff's got to fold the 6-5. The chip-o-meter way imbalanced in the favor of Felipe Ramos. Ace-Jack for Felipe. Jeff with just 27,000 behind.
Sarah, of course, presented Daniel Negreanu with the Poker Moment of the Year award at the American Poker Awards. Joe, you and I were there working with two lightweights, Negreanu and Helmuth.
Those are the ones I don't know, the good folds.
It's the short guy and the tall guy.
I'm sorry, I just forgot who they were for a second because I'm bad with names.
Yeah.
Study poker. That's why people love GPL.
It's true.
They're watching what you're doing. And people that watch you on the stream.
Wow, the broom. The broom is at. We're officially in broom land right now. A lot. There's gonna be some broom situations.
Fala
Português.
Fala assim. Molejão. Molejão.
I know that word.
Yeah, Molejão is the name of the band
Yeah.
that
I
plays
know.
samba. And it has this song which is called Sweep Song.
Sweet. I really don't want to download that. I will. I told you I'm a man of my word. I'll download it if it support Brazil if I get swept.
Like go to left, go to right, raise some dust. It's probably right, the translation.
Felipe, by the way, made it to the Sweet 16 in the Scoop PLO Heads Up event just a few short weeks ago.
Nice. So Jeff turns a flush draw. Felipe finally picks up a pair
Can't do it.
and a gut shot that he already had, but he still got the gut shot.
Jeff Gross's first ever cash in 2007 at Donald Trump's United States Poker Championship.
Boo. I hate poker. I'm a huge Trump fan. Poker I'm not so into.
Not reais.
Not a big Atlantic City guy.
That's money.
That's less than 1,000 reais.
Hey, show me the money.
Oh, Jeff, come on. You ain't going nowhere.
No.
Take a shot.
Wow. How about that?
Jeff put in the old raise here, figuring
Double
that, I
check
mean,
and a
if
check
I were him, I would
raise.
not expect to hit my card because he hasn't made a
That's
draw all the
basically-
live long day.
That's pretty advanced play.
Seaback says hashtag Broomland, hashtag Viva La Busto, hashtag Stavesy likes some crepesies.
How's that song go again? How's that song go
I actually
again?
don't care for crepes.
Oh, they're delicious.
Loafers were not the best choice for the.
Poor man's pancakes.
And GPL leader Alex Dreyfus of French descent has fired Joe Stapleton on the spot.
You guys, one game at a time. Come on.
This feels like the one, doesn't it? How much is it on iTunes? I hope it's one of those like 99 ones. If it's like $1.99 for this one song, I have to buy the whole album because it's a deal. It's gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt. 'Cause all I wanted was the.
The real reason it's going to hurt is because Wi-Fi is very expensive on the private jet he flies around in.
I'll send their DVD to you.
Okay.
As a gift.
Okay, so I don't have to buy it.
No, I'll give it to you.
But I want to support Brazil.
Yeah, I know. I think you're too strong here, so I'll let you have this one. I have a hand.
Felipe folds the best hand. For once. Poker
once
not
I decide to bet this turn.
On Twitch, just go, Jeff, go.
Well,
24. The blinds are up, man. 10 minutes. How much time do you have left on your bank?
7.
7. Okay. So you're safe for your 2 o'clock start, though.
Yeah.
No matter what,
Yeah,
even if we drag this on.
I think so.
Okay.
Take this one.
Okay. Anyone you want to say that, it's fine. Don't worry.
It's fun, man. So, some little pagode.
Domination Nation for Jeff, 2 playable hands. Blinds 12 and 2,400, so Jeff's 34K that
The whole
he has behind here is not going to be too comfortable for him. I don't think he'll call it off here, but he's getting there.
Quattro, I could have it in my range.
It is. Gonna give it up.
Fold.
Can't beat it. Quattro. This is getting intense, man. The blinds. This is sort of like.
You was in pocket first, but. Jeez.
Man, it's just amazing. Now it's like the blinds are big. One double, we have over like 70K.
Yeah.
Try one. I'll do one. Can't have 4s twice in a row, could he?
Okay. Check to the aggressor.
All right, I'll check it. You've been making some nice hands.
Felipe's check to the aggressor. Pretty indicative of the fact that he flopped huge.
Lead this turn for
The 5s
half
again.
of the pot.
I'm gonna get this one. You really did it. You got it again. He just wins all these pots. It's like, I hope there's not a statistic like they have for how many hands won or something. That would get crazy. The 0-2 is very like, you can't really.
Bang!
You shipped it? Can't call
Yes,
you.
sir.
Well, Joe, my weekend is ruined because now I'm going to have to check out how many hands won in this match and every match. So no weekend for me.
Go.
Feel the pressure of the broom song.
If you weren't going to do that, what would you be doing anyway?
Other stats.
Yeah, you seem like the kind of guy that somehow enjoys this, you freak.
Yes, I do.
I wasn't scared about that.
There's a friend of mine in Brazil will call this hand 9-3 suited.
What does it matter? Is the year his son was born or something?
No.
He just goes for it. What'd you do? Limped?
Yeah, just limped in.
Oh, okay. It's confusing because, it's giving me the option to check.
Which is what
Feels very
happens when your opponent limps in pre-flop. Mm-hmm.
We're going to go for it. If you set the bear,
Oh.
if you set the bear trap, you got it.
Oh.
The bear trap for the bear. No slow rolls, right? Just tell me
No
that.
slow
Okay,
rolls.
then cool.
Yeah.
Then I don't care. Then if you call now.
Yes,
Just
slow
give him a
rolls.
hard
Come
time.
on. No.
Decided to. actually wasn't going to call.
Okay. Are we back?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay.
Poker without slow rolls is like soccer without a guy falling on the ground pretending like he got touched.
Man, a lot of paired flops, a lot of diamonds. Check.
Check.
So Felipe's got the full house here. The smaller of the two, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is that he's completely held over Jeff Gross this entire match.
Joe, with that second win, Ramos, of course, wins this match. That is 5-0, or the Americas Conference 5-0, by far the strongest conference in the first heat. All of Eurasia, that major double continent, is hoping that Timothy Adams can save their lives.
Yeah, well.
Well, it's now 1,400 to 1,800. Yeah, I mean, that's, look, I don't want to be insulting to Felipe, but those,
Here's the thing.
that's a surprising stat to me.
Yeah.
And actually where I was born and
And
raised.
he must be doing
The city.
What is this?
wonderful
Well, I can't tell you
PR
that.
for his poker coaching business.
Man, the sweep is in play. I think we have the best hand. You're gonna have,
Felipe's
like,
jam with
Jack
king
10,
high.
right?
Jeff's got the
Jack
ace high.
10
He's
call.
gonna
I'm
make
just
the
gonna
call.
Let's pass it back for a second. Let me
Okay.
enjoy my last minutes. I'm calling. This is the town born and raised in. I wish it was suited, but probably the best hand.
Well, so it's probably some king high.
Jeff from Ann
No, it's
Arbor,
actually
Michigan.
like it's the abbreviation for where I'm from. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
It's got.
Arkansas, Ice King, I'm going to kill you.
I wouldn't slow roll you. I just want to enjoy my last minute in the cube. I just
Where are you from?
Get some touches.
Where are you originally from?
I'll tell you so you can know my hand. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. So we're gonna run it. You want to watch it? Hey, come on, let's sweat it over on this side.
Yeah.
Let's try something new. So we're gonna show you the Ann Arbor. I wish it was suited.
I don't understand how that's Ann Arbor.
I'm totally calling. You don't have to do that. Like you got the
calling?
ace 10.
I think so.
You're calling?
Yeah. You're. Uh-oh. He looks. He's like, I got him. All right, ace 8. He's got ace 8. I'm gonna hope you have Jack 10, and we're gonna go for it.
Almost
All right. Oh, baby, that's a good flop.
Queen,
Come on,
queen 10,
GPL.
ace high holding.
Put
Wow.
a jack.
Oh, that's
3 on the turn. That's not very good.
GPL.
I mean,
No
was
love
it
for
really
GPL
going to
yet.
happen any other way?
Told you that you're gonna dance the blues song. Let's dance the blues song with me.
I don't even know how it
Well
goes.
played, buddy.
man.
Well
Good
played.
game.
You're really great
That
player.
was fun. That was fun.
Great player.
Yes, we're gonna hang out. In,
Let's do
Brazil.
the bronze.
How do you
the
do
bronze
it?
song.
How do you do
Like,
it?
Left.
I didn't get to do this to Todd.
Just
I didn't get to
left
do this to Todd. Though. It
and right.
feels wrong.
1, 2,
All right.
1, 2, 1,
Yeah.
2,
1,
2.
1, 2. Okay.
1, 2. Yeah.
Good game, bro. Good game.
Good game. Good game. Go look in that one.
Whew. The 3.
You know, so I looked up the English translation to that Brazilian sweep song, and it says, when I woke up at your mom's house this morning, I noticed there was a broom in the corner. She said, why don't you sweep up before you leave? I said, that's not all I'm going to do. That sounds...
We were asked to shout out someone's mom, Deb, on the Twitch
That
chat. So
is
there you go.
racy. Well, I said hi to Deb this morning. Hey, guys, clean sweep for the, what team was this? The Sao Paulo Metropolitans. Well done, guys. I'm just overwhelmed by the fact that Felipe Ramos just ran like all the poker cliches you want to say. I want to say, you ever watch any zombie stuff?
Yes.
You watch Walking Dead stuff like
Yes.
that? You know when someone's got like a bite and they go, no, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Right, yeah, of course.
They always have it.
They have a bite.
Just like Felipe Ramos. He always had it this entire match. I just don't know how, if you're Jeff Gross, how you can fade something like that. Can't say that I saw any, I mean, not that I would anyway, but I saw no particular mistakes there. I just saw absolute God mode out of Felipe Ramos. Eric, did you notice anything differently?
What I did notice is that, do you think Jeff thought he had aces in that last hand? Because, of course, Ann Arbor would be a pocket
I think
aces.
that Jeff was going on a long about route of trying to convince Felipe that he did have aces and that he was just being slow rolled.
But then when he showed Felipe the hand, I'm confused.
Right. I don't think that Felipe picked up on the fact that that's what Jeff was saying.
Okay, I get
So
it.
then he was just like, oh, okay, ace deuce. Unless the fact that Jeff's referring to the fact that 2 A's and 2 A's could be Ann Arbor also.
Right.
But I think when Jeff said, oh, I wish they were suited, that's when I was pretty sure that he was sure that he didn't have aces because they can't be suited. What do these points mean league-wise, Eric?
Great news for the Sao Paulo Mets. They're on third place. They're a few points clear, 4 points clear of the Rounders. New York does get to play tomorrow, so they are the only team left to play in this conference. So there you go, Joe. 91 points. That's 10 points out of second. So really a good situation here for Ramos. Really played well. Ramos, by the way, by far one of the most consistent players in the league. He scored 24 points now in 6-max action and 15 in heads-up action. He's defeated Jeff Gross and Olivier Bousquet. So really a great start to the year for Ramos. A wild card pick, very controversial, Joel. You remember at the draft that people were shocked that Ramos was not drafted. Looks like that was a part of the plan for Andre Akari, wanting the two big American names, making sure they were selected, and getting Ramos as a wild card. A fantastic move. Who loves it more between these two? I don't think we know at this point.
No, it's difficult to tell, but I will say that Felipe probably loves the GPL a little bit more right now. Even though Jeff was ranked 94th coming into this, Felipe ranked 156th, but it is an all-time high for him.
That's right.
Which is really important. You can see why. His game seems really on point right now, and if he can continue running like that, he is going to have a great World Series. Let's take a look at the Eurasian standings.
Yeah, bad news here for the Bears, who collect 0 points today. The good news is that the four teams in front of them have not fared any better. So still, at 15 points back is what they were at the start of the day. So Paris still has a little wiggle room at the moment. And hey, the door is wide open for the Rome Emperors. Maybe a sweep tomorrow by Timothy Adams would put them right back into the race with the Bears. We mentioned that, of course, you want to make the playoffs, but it's not just the team that is in fourth place here you have to look out for. The teams ahead of you are also a part of the problem, and it could be a good opportunity for the Bears. For the Emperors to move back into contention tomorrow.
You know what's the worst part about the Berlin Bears having the bagel hung on them today?
What's that?
Most of them are on low-carb diets.
That's right.
So it's just,
Getting ready for
messes
the
up the whole thing. You know, they're on the high protein thing. Yeah. You don't want to catch a bagel. So big sweep today, and I wonder if Felipe is going to regale us with any more of his song later on. We'll have to see if he can do that while he's down there with Laura. Let's take a look at the top scoring players right now.
And as we can see, of course, Felipe moving up in the ranks, taking over from Filatov and Jakobsen. Jakobsen, of course, moving up in the top 6 yesterday. It's still the domination by the two LA Sunset players, of course, Bousquet and Holtz. But Felipe, just a great start to the year. 39 points through 8 matches now. 4 points ahead of Anatoly Filatov, who will be in the cube at some point very soon. He's making his way to Las Vegas, I believe, today or tomorrow. So we should see Filatov shortly. I believe Igor Yarshevsky is set to play on Sunday, but probably Filatov time after that.
I'm glad I'm not going to be around when those difficult to pronounce names are happening. Yarshevsky, I can't say that 100 times. No way. You'll notice also that Nanonoko dropped down to 6th place there. So we've had 2 sweeps in a row. Yesterday was a sweep. Today was a sweep. We are going to find out a little bit more about how these two players are feeling because they're both on the floor with Laura.
Thanks, Joe. Felipe Mojave Ramos, the force was with you today. You moved up from 6th to 3rd in the top scorers.
I told him from the beginning I need to beat a bear inside of a jail, like that looks like to me. I needed the force. Force was with me today, as you guys say. I ran pretty well, and particularly in the first match. So that's why things turned out a little bit in my favor. So. Not at all being humble. This guy is a really good player. I'm probably gonna play the same or worse the hands he got. And we've played more matches. He'll definitely gonna win some and maybe win more.
Little bit unlucky, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to, like they were saying, God mode or running well. He definitely, I mean, you know, it's hard. Heads up, there's definitely a circumstance of the cards at points, but I mean, he was, you know, on point. Even saw the King Jack call, the exact hand, and I just felt like when we were in hands, he knew where he was at all times, or even he would mention ace high this or that, and he was like spot on. So I don't want to. Yeah, I think he ran really well. Don't want to take away that he played really well as well. So I mean, yeah, you know, obviously in a heads-up match, if your guy's running well and playing very well, you're in trouble. So it just wasn't the day, and yeah, sweep doesn't feel good. I'm gonna find that Brazilian song and hopefully do some sweeps later.
It's called dança, which is dance.
Okay.
Da vassoura, which is broom. So
Okay.
it's the broom dance, okay?
I wish
it's
I knew
called by
about this.
Molejão, Brazilian samba group.
I've heard of that name.
Very,
Give it
very
a,
famous.
do a bit of it again.
Yeah, so vai pra esquerda, vai pra direita, levanta a poeira que essa dança é porreta.
I love it.
sorry.
I wish I wasn't a part of
yeah.
it. I wish I wasn't the guy getting you know pushed around on it. But I do like the song.
I'll teach you the song and you do this for someone.
Okay. All right. Cool. Deal.
Amazing stuff here at the GPL. Firm friends, I think, after this as well.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out in
course.
Brazil during the Olympics and otherwise. And I know he's a very high energy, loves the game, passionate about it. And you know, I know Akari, but had never really met Felipe before. And so I'm glad that we did. I wish it was 2-1 or something. This feels really but this is whatever. It's still fun, and
You can
I'm
come
sure.
back.
Yeah, we'll see each other in the
of
future.
course.
So yeah.
And getting ready for the Euros, playing the football in the cube. First time we've seen that too.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah. Again, it hurts a little more. My fiance is Brazilian. She's loves Brazil, but this is gonna be tough. Luckily, she's not here right now. This would have been tough.
Yeah, you're gonna get it from her, aren't you?
Oh man, Brazilians are very competitive. So.
And how did you actually find the intensity of the cube?
Man, it's just crazy. Like you guys are watching this now, you don't have a chance. Or maybe these guys are watching here today. Thanks for coming.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
And maybe you can try and stay in the cube for 10 minutes, and then you're gonna see how we feel after 2 hours.
Yeah,
Man,
I thought taking the hat off it might be
It's
okay.
really hot, so that's
I was worried the hair was messed up. It didn't matter. It was too hot. It was the worst idea ever. A beanie in there. It's just
and I was
no
just
shot.
interacting more with him. Just give me the ball, son, so he can get more tired, even more tired.
Man.
Well, it has been a very entertaining match, even though you'd lost all your points. But you will be back, I am sure, and you will be hungry bears fighting for it to fight to the top of the conference.
I'm ready to go. The sweep hurt, but I have some points, and I've been having, I was having a really good GPL up until today. So we'll just forget about today and move on.
Well, best of luck, and we'll see you
It's always
soon.
another day.
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll see you hopefully in some WSOP events as well, as you're both heading out there as well.
Yeah, I'm playing day 2. He's playing the Millionaire Maker today. I'm probably going to win. He's probably going to win as well, so follow us.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, and we will head back to the desk. Back to you, Joe and Eric.
I want to go to Brazil.
Yeah.
With those guys. Can I come?
I heard that Perkins has run out of seats on the private jet. You can't go.
I'll just hang out of the wing. It'll be fine. So we got some promos, some stuff, some house cleaning before we get out of here for the day. What do we need to tell the kids about?
Yeah, definitely the hashtag GPL giveaway. If you go on Twitch, if you enjoyed your favorite moment from this match, probably when they were playing a little soccer, a little football in there, clip that clip. And we're proud to say that we are the first poker channel to be able to use this new feature, the clip feature, thanks to Scott Ball, who was with us yesterday, who worked hard for us. So yeah, hashtag GPL giveaway, your favorite moments from the GPL. It's a 30-second clip.
Clip
Share
it, tag it, post it, then you are eligible for the jersey giveaway. Get it done. Eric, one of my favorite things that happened today was when Felipe came over and touched Homeboy's neck. So I'm just gonna, can you do the next thing while I feel your heartbeat? I guess that's a no. Go ahead. No, go on. Do your thing.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk quickly, Joe. This is very uncomfortable. Let's talk. Let me get comfortable. Let's talk quickly about what do we want to talk about?
I really made him lose his train of thought. It's amazing. What's coming up on tomorrow's show?
OMG, Rome Emperors. They need to do something because Americas are up 5-0, Joe. Timothy Adams, the Canadian living in Finland, representing the Rome Emperors, plays the New York rounder Kevin McPhee, who just lost his bracelet in that photo. Kevin McPhee, double bracelet winner at the 2015 World Series of Poker, one in Las Vegas, one in Berlin. Just a fantastic player, both live and online.
Is that a match? Has he lit a match there? What is that?
No, that is the bracelet that was disappeared, I believe, from his winner's pick last year. Can we quickly talk about complaints from the people? And you're allowed to do whatever you want. We'd like to hear.
No, they're not.
Your
no,
feedback.
we don't want to hear it. We just want to hear nice things.
But one thing we're being asked about, you can say what you want about the standing or seating, but those that are asking about dealers, why don't we have dealers? Well, one of the main reasons is that we played 109 hands in no time. These players have other places to go, so we'd like to play some speedy poker.
It's just efficient. Look, we know that having a dealer there and people touching cards and stuff looks cool, but we got to get stuff done here, man. This is the GPL. This is the summer series. Okay, we got the World Series going on. Plus, we just get a lot more action. People don't have to fumble for chips. We get it. You guys like to see it, but this is the way things are going to go from here on out. We hope that you guys will come along for the ride.
Also,
come with us.
Joe and I are
on this
both
digital journey.
We're both people from the East Coast. We've lived through snow and cold. It is 190 outside. We love this weather, right?
Absolutely. Love it. I mean, I really can't get any darker without
we are pretty dark.
without upsetting some Trump supporters. Okay, guys, time to get out of here.
Our teeth are amazing.
Time to get out of here, guys. That's all the time we got for today's show. Thank you very much, Laura. Congratulations on the clean sweep. Felipe Ramos. So sorry, Jeff Gross. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. For Eric Dennis, I am Joe Stapleton. Smell you later.
Can't get enough of the GPL? Head over to globalpokerleague.com for the most complete and up-to-date standings, schedule, stats, and information on your favorite team, as well as full-length match replays, highlights, and epic hands from all of our matches, and much, much more.
Breathe the air just like a fire, we can't control it. See explosions in the sky. Moving faster than the sun over horizon. Chance it all to feeling high.
Body's moving slow.